so good. I don't even know. It's not really going to be good for leveling. You live? Hey there, guys. It's Metro. Is that accurate? Hey there, guys. It's Metro. And on this day, instead of Mythic Plus today, we got a late start. I'm going to tell you a little bit about why. A couple things that need to be brought up before we begin the stream today. So, build last night during raid. Added some new stuff that we want to check out. But one of them was PvP Islands, which I just uploaded a video on. I tried to get one out last night, but I couldn't get in a group. Like, it seemed like the queue was bugged or something. So I tried both Horde and Alliance, and there was 20+ minute queues on both, so I couldn't do it last night. So I did it today. Had some stuff I need to get done before I could start anything. So got a late start to that. So instead of just doing like 3 hours of Mythic Plus, which is pretty much all I would have gotten, I figured might as well test some stuff out on the alpha, get this out of the way today, and then weekend streams will go back to Mythic Plus. But anyway, I do have a video live. Hey there, guys, it's Metro, and today we're finally getting a look at the PvP Island feature on the back. Yeah, so there you go. So check that out. I do want to do something quick before we start. Let's see, off topic. I won't mention. Uploaded a video on the feature. Hey, Shadow, man, what's it? You read it? It has been a long time. What have you been up to? I also uploaded a video on the feature to gauge my community's thoughts on the matter and show my testing experience. School and meeting new people. That sounds like a good thing, man. How's everything been? Good? Have you been well? Hey there, guys. It's Metro, and today we're... Hello, Metro. It has been long. I'm sorry. Oh, you were overseas. Holy shit. What's up, Sale? A lot of people, not a lot, but a couple people so far have been away for a while. I didn't realize. Let's see. Yep, haven't been sick yet. Nice. Brandon and Mads, what's up, guys? How's it going? All right, so I sent the message to that guy. Let's see what he says. I hate that that gets posted in Discord, but anyway. So anyway, I just uploaded a video on PvP Islands. So if you guys, obviously you haven't seen it yet because it literally just went live the second I went live. But check it out whenever. Today we're going to do some testing of this new Azerite feature as well as some Voldun leveling, and before we do that I need to finish setting up the bars in this character. In order to access the Azerite gear, we needed to make a whole new character, so that's what I had to do. Let's see, we'll check quit. Yeah, it's I think you'll like it, man. I really do. It's pretty cool stuff so far. So let's just go ahead and get all this stuff on the bars, and then we'll get going. I'm going to do Voldun only today. We're not going to do anything else. We're not going to do any dungeons or anything else. So we'll see what happens. Do you know if it's easier or better to watch your streams on normal versus gaming? I downloaded the gaming one. It's the YouTube gaming is definitely the superior platform. If you have the option to watch on YouTube gaming, I would do it for sure. It's only because it's got a higher bitrate, like upper end bitrate, and the chat and stuff is way better set up there. Okay, so we got this. It's called Deep Cuts. Hard Strike deals an additional 97 damage when hitting 3 or more targets and heals you for a percentage of the damage done, which is absolutely insane. It sounds like it's going to be a very, very potent one. The other one that's really cool is contributing to the death of an enemy of Azerite heals you for that amount. That is insanely good for Blood Decay. I mean, they're insane. Yeah, I did. I actually just released a video on it, Alexandra. Did I miss Warrior stream? No, I haven't unfortunately had any time for Warriors. I literally just released a video on it the second I went live, so you guys can watch that either while we're streaming or after or something like that. But anyway, yeah, so that one's really, really good too, and then this one's obviously pretty crazy. But these ones are obviously not for blood, and I don't know if that's intentional, so we have to figure that out. People can't really test it if we don't know what is happening with the system. But anyway, that's that. I think we're all set up, so let's see. We also got new spell Reap Magic. Reap 1, beneficial magic effect from the target, removing it and granting you 25 runic power. That seems way more balanced than the previous version, although I'm definitely going to lament that the previous version did not make it in. It was a very cool idea, but you can't really, you can't expect too much, you know. So let's see. Passive, passive, passive. Well, that's how it's going to be, right? It's going to be like legendaries. This is basically meant to replace the legendary system. So they're obviously all going to be passive augments. But I mean, to call that passive is really not doing it service. It's a really big buff to a core spell, just like legendaries, you know? What am I doing? I'm trying to get a mount, which I am failing at. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. We have a couple cool ones, right, that we can ride. I guess I wouldn't mind a little transmog. It doesn't matter. Let's just get going. Can we get rare legendaries again, please? What do you mean? Today with the reset, I did 24 Mon time with Mistweaver. Nice, congrats. Got carried a bit. Oh, cool. All right, so let's see. So I assume it's going to be up here. All right, sounds good. Voldun this time. We're going to go to General Zakrazet's secret lies somewhere in the sands. Head into the dunes and recover proof that will help him. That will help remove him from power. Wait, why would we want to do that? Detest the horde and cannot be trusted. As long as he remains in power, the city will never be safe. We are not alone in our suspicions. Okay, interesting. Rare legendaries, legendaries that everyone does not have. Ooh, you don't want those, man. I'm telling you. They sounded cool, but they are. What the fuck? Why is that? What? They're cool for like a game where things are really imbalanced, like classic and stuff. But in the modern day, you can't have stuff like that anymore.
Times change. And so must the Zandalari.
See, she knows. Zankrazet poses a serious threat to my kingdom and your horde. It would be good for you to investigate his activities. I'd agree. General Zankrazet cannot be trusted. He is up to something, but I do not know what. Anyone who questions his actions earn themselves a trip to the sands. As long as he remains in power, my city will never be safe. Speak to his guards, see what you can find out, but be discreet. We don't want to alert Zakrajet to our actions. Question enforcers.
May your vestments be adorned with the skulls of your enemies.
I won a roll for an upgrade in Antorus last night, but the person gave it to their friend. To say I was pissed is an understatement. Oh, wait. You're in a guild or what? I'm confused. How did that happen? Thunder Fury, Blustered Blade of the... Oh, yeah, it's spelled wrong, dude. Yeah, I mean, I know it's like part of the allure of the old versions of the game, but in the modern game, you really can't have stuff like that. It just completely throws balance out the window. What can you tell me about General Zankrazet?
I serve the Zandalari.
Do you have a death wish? The general has eyes and ears everywhere. Well, I'm a Blood Death Knight, so it wouldn't really matter. I could literally solo anything. Where's this one? Some weird, look at that. What the fuck is that? It's like a reflection. Weird reflection going on right now. That happened in the island as well, I noticed. Okay, Enforcer Court Talk. Can you tell me about General Zankrazet?
Our kingdom will be defended.
Why do you ask such questions? Are you trying to get sent to the sands? Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So that's like a prison. So the prison or the zone is kind of like Australia, isn't it? That's funny.
What is your business here?
What can you tell me about General Zanker's?
I am sworn.
I don't ask questions. I follow orders.
Family.
You'd be better off not asking questions either. I'm not that kind of guy, man, unfortunately. No, it was on my Horde balance druid. I got into a pug and didn't die once and followed all mechanics. Oh, well, you should have joined a real pug that wasn't a guild group. Like, you can't use Master Looter unless it's, what is it, 80% guild, right? So, yeah, I would, if I was pugging and I wanted gear, I would never join a group that was using Master Looter, right?
Hey there.
So, unfortunately, that's kind of your fault. Are you going to make more enemies than allies asking questions like that around here? Talanji sent you, didn't she? The princess needs to know that it's no longer safe to ask questions so openly. Warguard Rakira spoke out, and no one has heard from her since. Rumor has it that she was exiled to Voldun.
Okay, okay.
I have to follow her. Walk with me, but let's try to avoid drawing any attention. Yeah, okay, good luck with that. Warguard Rakira was my commander. The best one the city's ever seen. Oh, that's unfortunate. She told me that she was close to proving the General Zakrit is a traitor to the crown, but I haven't heard from her since. Well, I'm the kind of guy to fix that. Don't worry about that. Whatever she uncovered was enough to earn her a trip to the desert. That's probably the case. The dunes are a death sentence. I will not stand by and let Rakira be swallowed by the sands. This seems really familiar to me, and I don't know. As you can see, there are still some among us who believe the same. I can't remember. I feel like the same type of thing was present in some other game. I don't know what game it would have been, but... Follow Blade Guard Kaja. We've done that. Uh-oh. Is it bugged? They didn't use Master. It was offered to anyone to roll. Well, then they use Master Loot. You can't... If it was personal loot, you would have just gotten it. It's... Well, I guess it was a BOE? It must have been a BOE, right? I don't know.
How are you?
We won't let Rakira and whatever she knows be lost to the sands. Sounds good. Whatever Rakira uncovered, it was important enough to earn her a death sentence to the sands. We already read this. Fly into the deserts of Voldun and search for Warguard. We'll ride when you're ready, but let's not waste time. Rakira won't last long in the sands. Oh, a BOE, gotcha. Well, that's unfortunate. Frankly, I wouldn't give BOEs out either if it was me. We'll need to travel through the swamp. As long as we stay in the air and out of sight, we shouldn't have much trouble. Oh, it's 50 degrees out. That's cool. It's really windy, though. Okay, so we're taking a little flight out here to Voldun. Voldun, as they call it. That's what they call it. Let's keep flying and hope we don't find out. Wait, what's up? Kaja, beneath us. What are those things? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. That's actually quite cool. Even though we're flying over the blood god, like the blood stuff, we probably could have seen the giant titan, and they're like, oh, hey, just ignore it. Don't worry. That's funny, actually. Quite like that. Up ahead, I see the pass. Fly low and keep an eye out for any sign of Rakira. Alright. Sounds good. I guess you live and learn, though, and I'm in a guild, but not a raiding one. Yeah, it's just BOEs, though, right, man? Like, so it's not really anything to get upset about. You could just purchase them if you wanted. Kaja, we should adjust course. We're nearing the Sethrak Empire. The Serpent Men. I thought they hid mostly beneath the dunes. Nope. Hey, Aaron, how's it going, man? Whoa, what the fuck was that? Everyone break. What the hell is going on? Hey, you had a chance to play the Storm? Yeah, I played it on the weekend. It was actually really good. Holy shit. What is happening? Everyone break ranks, makes your way to safety, get as far away from these snakes as you can. We have orders to kill this one. Let's make it suffer. Oh, a Volpira. You're still alive in there. Any good with that weapon of yours? Yeah, I'm a blood DK. I'm all out of potions, and there's a whole lot of Sethrak between me and my wagon. Metro, today I got shoulder legendaries plus Cathedral Haste Trinket. Oh, that's pretty cool. Cathedral Haste Trinket is actually pretty good for burst DPS. These Snackmen will pay what they've done for my home. That's probably true. Furries, yeah. You must be special if the Sethrak didn't kill you right away. Either that or you fetch a good price at the slave market. Don't worry, though. We're getting you out of here. I have a wagon at the entrance, but no weapon to fight with. Luckily, it seems the Sethrak have plenty. Choose a weapon for Nisha. Oh, can we make him a healer or something? Interesting. These are like a rogue weapon. This is probably a Chris, a scimitar, or a staff. Let's give him a staff. Nice choice. I can work with that. That's interesting. Using their own weapons against them. I like it. Let's see. Okay, cool. So far, so good. Kuro is the leader of my caravan. He's always been far too passive. I warned him we needed to make a preemptive strike against the Sethrak, but he insisted that we keep our heads down and continued to quietly do business. Look where that got us. Our caravan was completely unprepared for their attack. Now I'm ready to fight for what's ours, and I'm not exactly dressed for battle. Help me scavenge more suitable equipment here among our enemies. That's good. And final quest there is Sethrak attacks on our burrows cannot go unanswered. They will need to learn that not all within the desert will give up so easily. The only thing the Sethrak understand is blood, so that's the language we'll use to teach them. Nisha pauses and looks at you, skeptical that you understood her. I'm saying we will need to kill Sethrak here, all of them. Sounds like a plan. Here we go. This is cool so far, actually. What's down there? This is actually really cool so far. What do you think, Metro, about the Draenor orcs possibly being ally and the furries being horde and for allied races? Well, the furries aren't anywhere close to being ready, so I wouldn't even really worry about them right now. Oh, I don't actually have Death and Decay in the doors. But in terms of the Mag'har orcs being alliance, I think that would actually be pretty interesting. I think that would actually be quite cool. But yeah, we weren't prepared for attacks. The Sethrak slaughtered and enslaved without remorse. Damn. I think that would actually be pretty cool. But I don't think it's going to happen. Blizzard doesn't really do shit like that, honestly. Although I guess if there was any precedent for it, it would be this expansion, because with the crazy, you know, the Void Elf shit, that seems kind of like Blood Elves basically just defecting to the Alliance. So yeah, maybe there's a case for it. What's going on? Oh, it's here. Sweet. By the way, did you see the Mag'har orcs being priests? I almost fainted when I saw that. I can't stand it. Wait, why can't you stand it? Now Sethrak will know the fear of the Volpera. The Volpera are mostly a passive people. We travel in caravans, scavenging for supplies and trading when we can. Nice. Orcs in Alliance is the end of WoW. Yeah, it would kind of be really strange, honestly. Definitely wouldn't be the end of WoW, but it would be very strange. We will eradicate you like insects. Yeah, okay. We're not insects, we're wolves. Wolfmen. I already feel stronger on this character. I wonder how powerful this item actually is. I've yet to actually fight anything that would give me the opportunity to heal. I warned Kuro that the Sethrak would come for us soon. We could have been prepared. Maybe now he'll finally listen. Orc priest is the end of WoW. Wait, I don't understand why. Wait, so orcs can't be priests currently, I guess, then, based on that, huh? I don't even, like, that kind of shit is just so beyond my interest, honestly. If it was up to me, I would have every race be every class. I don't see any real reason why they can't do that at this point. It doesn't make any sense. Like, any valid critique of this just completely makes no sense after the game has been out for this long. Okay, let's see down here. Yeah, that is, I am doing a lot of damage. I feel like either DKs have been buffed or that they rescaled how low level damage works or something. The Sethrak, okay, well, let's finish the quest first. Watching vid, I have a lot to talk about when done. Yeah, sweet, yeah, feel free to watch it and we can talk about it live. That's not what we want to do yet. You want all races to be able to be blood. Well, yeah, I mean, that's part of it, to be honest. Like, it would be nice to have more options. Like, more options is just better. I don't really see any reason why it's worse. And Torrent Hunter in your group is back paddling. Yeah, those guys were really bad. I didn't want to like make that the point of the video, but they were absolutely useless. But then again, a lot of the problem was the gear, whatever the gear problem was. So because of the lore. Well, that's what I'm saying. So like, name specifics why you think that a orc should not be a priest, and no matter what your answer is. After 15 years of gameplay, you know, the lore in WoW has been out longer than the previous lore. So it's like, this is now the truth. Like, you know what I mean? The lore from WoW is now the de facto. So I don't really know why we couldn't just teach orcs how to be priests. You know what I mean? Anyway, before we attacked, I had a plan to take the fight to Sethrak. It was devised with flawless intel, I know, because I gathered the information myself. I surveyed their entire compound and created a map based on my findings. My plan relies on that map, but it's now in the hands of Fang Straka. Oh yeah, that's the guy we were just seeing. Good. I suspect Vampiro will join the Horde as an allied race, but what race do you think will the Alliance balancing out? Don't know. I mean, there's so many things up in the air right now, right? Like, Horde has already gotten its third, or I guess its fourth. So it's gonna get the trolls, and then it's gonna get the orcs, presumably, right? So what alliance? Like if they get Vampiro, then that would be 2 extra for Horde, you know? So there's just too many races. I think. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and turn the game stats down a bit. Let's see. Technically, the Lightforged should have a DK option since they aren't DKs Fallen Paladins that are rezzed by the Lich King. I don't know. Either way, I just like I think it's time to just stop living in this weird past world where there's like lore defining who could be what. Imagine if that's how it worked IRL. I mean, that's actually racist to say that, like, oh, you're from Africa, you can't be a doctor. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you talking about? Anybody could learn to be a priest. It doesn't matter if you're a fucking orc. It doesn't make any sense. These plans will be our key to taking the fight to the Sethrak. Sounds good. All right, Metro. I think it's time we make a run for it. My wagon's nearby and loaded with explosive potions. I'll steer us to our hideaway. I just need to lob potions out onto any Sethrak who are brave enough to follow us. Sounds good. That was interesting. What's up, buddy? Hey, Matt. How's it going, man? Yo, thanks a lot for the Patreon sponsorship, man, or whatever you'd consider it. Very generous. It's nice of you to do that. $5 from him. All right, let's see. We got Nisha's wagon. No such thing as too much elves, bro. Yeah, frankly, I quite like elves. Yeah, I see no reason why orcs can't be priests since they can be warlocks. I mean, one way or the other, I think there's no real valid reason that you can't make everything anymore. But if it was up to me, I would make everything, like, I would make all races for both factions, too. That would be another thing. Who's that? Oh, Silvio Nannings. What's up, buddy? Okay. What's happening now? Okay, we're done throwing stuff. I'm good, thanks. How was your Easter? Yeah, it was actually quite good. Easter was pretty good. The weekend of Easter was a good turning point. Like, the week before Easter was bad, and then the weekend, like Friday onward, was really good. So far, so good. We've had actually a really good week this week. From Sunday to today has been absolutely outstanding. Probably the best week, the best couple days I've had in a very long time. Let's see. Think the sands are safe. I'll always find a way. Is there another survivor? Oh, what's this? A scroll. She may not survive for long. Her wounds are severe. This is the troll you flew in with, is it not? She lives for now. Okay, so let's see. Oh, wow, there's a lot. 7. Okay, Mira here found your friend in the dunes. The lightning strike nearly killed her. Might still without treatment. The wasps within the grove have a painful sting, but their venom also is a restorative property. I can extract what I need from their glands. With an ample amount of venom, we should be able to soothe your friend's wounds. Is this troll a friend of yours? I'm so glad Kuro let me keep her. He's a bit wary of outsiders, but he's a great healer. She'll wake up, I promise. And when she does, she'll be thirsty. The sands are short on water, but you're in luck. That grove that surrounds this camp is filled with prickle vines. You wouldn't want to eat the flesh, but the liquid inside can quench any thirst. Okay, let's see. Hey, Metro Blood DK question. Should I sacrifice some DPS for haste? Haste is pretty important. It's hard to quantify because haste makes the class so much more fun. That's kind of the big problem for me now. I don't know. I sacrificed 3% haste last night to gain 20 item level on a neck, and it felt bad, but it's definitely better for the spec. So it's up to you, really. It's better to not think empirically when you're playing a tank. Play the tank the way you want to play it, and be the best at the way you want to play it, and you'll succeed. I'm not trolling, but what does Easter stand for? It's a Christian holiday where the main target of the religion was basically raised from the dead. Seems a bit ridiculous when you say it like that. But yeah, I would just look it up, man. I'm not a theologian or whatever. Anyway, hey man, sorry I think I'm late. How's the Azerite armor shaping up? Hey, Skull Tolerable. Yeah, so far so good. We have only one piece. Some really interesting, some really high impact things so far actually. Some really, like, they're really good. But yeah, it's basically just replacing the legendary system. And we know very little about it at this point, so it's difficult for me to explain or to really discuss what is good and what's going on. I thought that was something we looted. I wish there was a betrayal quest. You can do that. Yes, I wish that too. That would be, if it was up to me, I would do that for sure. Valkyria is so cute. I want to make a Mistweaver Valkyria. Yeah, they're pretty cool, right? Oh yeah, how'd your raid go? Yeah, that was the best raid night we've ever had. We cleared everything in 3 hours. It's actually under 3 hours because we took a little bit of a longer break and we still finished before 9 or before 10 o'clock. So that was definitely the best raid we've had in Antorus. Wait, what's this? I missed a quest. This is the best raid we've had in Antorus. Considering the previous week it took us 8 hours to clear 6 bosses. Pretty much tells you everything you need to know. Poor little Coda has been in quite a tizzy since her friends vanished. Found him here out cold after sting from one of those awful wasps. Just a tiny bit of sand stinger remedy. Got Coda right up though. Take them with you and keep an eye out for the little ones. That's good. 2 days when diehard LARPers nail themselves to crosses. Everything in Mythic. Yeah. Well, we're currently 6 of 11 in Mythic. Yeah. So it's been different. We've been struggling a lot with re-clearing the farm. So that was a pretty big deal for us last night. So how does the leveling work on the alpha? No, you can't actually get to 120. It's not possible yet. 119 is currently the max that you can get. Poor Morgraine had to miss it. I hope I spelled it. Yeah, similar. It's Morgraine, like you know, the word and the food. But either way, he's yeah, he's gone. He's off to his military deployment, so we won't see him again until the summer. I'm gonna miss him, honestly. He's pretty much the reason I'm tanking right now. If it wasn't for Morgraine, I don't think I would have made the switch to tank for raids. I want to test. Okay, so we got to actually test this piece out. Like the thing we picked makes it do way more damage when you're hitting 3 targets or more, and it heals you when you do that as well. So I need to find areas where I can fight more than 3 targets. All right. Have a few things to say. Didn't watch the last. Yeah, that's fine. The video is quite long. I should have shortened it a bit. Should have made it like 15 minutes. By the end, I was kind of just, there was nothing left to talk about. Okay, here we go. 3 targets. Anyway, it definitely feels like Deathstrike has been buffed. Let's see. This is the way to combine PvP. Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. I would love to see people who have actually played Classic give that opinion as well, because I really feel like that is one of the things that is just not in the game anymore right now. Like in Classic, you had a lot of PvP plus PvE combinations, especially out in the world, but you know, also like AV and stuff like that. And it just doesn't really exist in. And they tried to do it with Ashram, but it was just a complete joke. Didn't work out well at all. So I think islands are the way, honestly. It's not role agnostic. You absolutely need a healer. Yeah, see, that's the big problem. In PvP, it's just unfair to not have a healer. So I don't know what they're gonna do about that. I hope for a Mythic Plus mode of that. I would agree. The more Mythic Plus stuff, the better. But I don't think we're gonna see a Mythic Plus. I think that feature is a PvP thing, honestly. I think they could have literally just added it as a PvP feature, and that would have been totally sufficient. But we'll see. Anything old god related come up yet in Voldun? I just started, like literally, what? I've been live for 29 minutes, so I've been in this zone for like 20-some minutes. So nothing yet. There's a lot of old god stuff in Stormsong Valley, though. That was the Alliance zone. I've got a friend that calls it trash can. Yeah, a lot of people do that. It's typical meme culture where everybody says something and they all use, one person says something and they all use the same joke over and over again. But actually, Asheron wasn't bad. It was just way too fiddly. Like there was way too many way too many things in place to make it, try to make it balanced, and that's not, you don't want to do that. You can't make competitive PvP like that. Asheron was really bad. I don't think it was as bad as people make it sound, but it's definitely a very, like, not nearly what it should have been. A big failure, let's put it that way. Now the most important aspect, are the rewards for PvP mode better than Mythic? Yeah, certainly we don't know anything about the rewards, but that will be one of the biggest elements of the discussion for sure. Who cares about WoD though? I mean, WoD was an expansion, right? You gotta discuss it. It was there, you can't just ignore it. Okay, we got a pet. Thank goodness. We'll have to keep these little guys away from anything with a big mean stinger. Oh, I got one of those. Alright, let's see. That's that for that. We got some kind of pet. It does not work. Can't actually use the pet. More like a patch, I would say. Yeah, I don't know. There's obviously not a lot in WoD. So, wait, why would PvP rewards be better than PvE rewards? Well, we don't know anything about the rewards, so really discussing them seems foolish. But it's definitely not unrealistic to think that the PvP system will reward you more, because it's never going to get easier, right? Where the PvE would get easier over time. So, like, you know how PvP rewards work in WoW now? The better you are at PvP, the better gear you get, kind of thing. Like, it's not unrealistic to think that that's the way it will be approached. Okay, let's see. That's a lot of juice. That's what she said. As promised, here's the balm that should remedy your companion's injuries. Apply it liberally to any bits of exposed flesh. It should be felt immediately. Okay, let's do that. Metro, is that you? Yes. Where are we? We're in Voldun. So I love PvP except vanilla PvP, but quit PvP during Legion. But this might get me hooked. Yeah, right? It's pretty revolutionary, honestly. WoD paved the way for the best leveling experience the game has ever seen in Legion. I would say WoD actually did a lot to pave the way for Legion. Yes, 100%. Mythic Plus really is the biggest one.
Man?
If it wasn't for the pre-made group finder as well, like, the game pretty much wouldn't exist anymore. Did these creatures come to our aid? The last thing I remember, we were flying over the Serpent Empire. That was a blinding flash of light, and things went dark. Yes, they did. It is good to see you safe, but what of the others? Have they been lost to the sands? You need to head back to the crash site and see if the others survived. I will ask around. Okay, that's fine.
Be careful, man.
Even more quests. Nisha told me you came here in search of an exile, one named Rakera. We don't, with the question mark in the T. We don't know her, but we might be able to help you find her. You help us and we help you. Deal? We survive by scavenging. We trade what we find, but the Sethrak that raided our burrows made away with many of our knickknacks. I always knew they were ruthless, but never imagined they'd be so greedy. Take back what the Sethrak have taken, and I'll see you are provided safe passage through the dunes. I mean, the PvP rewards is near endless, but PvP is locked once weekly. Right, exactly. Like, I don't know if I'm wrong, but you can keep getting loot from queuing up. Well, we don't know anything about it, so like I said, it's like discussing what might happen is fine, but it's not really worth it, honestly. But please, Blizzard, make the rewards for PvP congruent with difficulty. Has to be worth it. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the difficulty would be the other player's skill, right? So I don't know how they're going to approach that. There either needs to be a ladder system. I'm not really sure. There's a couple options. I found this journal buried in the sand. Kiro tried to toss it in the fire. Our Wagon has no space for a dairy mirror. What practical use does it have? Don't tell him I said so, but I think it's fascinating. Can you imagine what kinds of secret it holds? Quite a few pages are missing, but I bet you can recover them out of the dunes. Okay. I hope it's not a super necessary grind like Mythic Plus at the start of Legion for AP. Yeah, realistically, the problem was with AP, not Mythic Plus. So I think they've learned their lesson on that, but I don't know. Either way, it doesn't... Encouraging people to play the game is never a bad thing, if you ask me. Oh, I write this as I sit in a cage with a dozen other exiles traveling to the sands where we will live out our days, however numbered they be. The air heavy with heat tells me we're close. Man, this zone is fucking awesome already. Well, PvP rewards, IMO shouldn't ever be better than PvE. For PvE than PvE rewards. Well, we're not talking about, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're talking about, like, for example, if you're way better at PvP, but terrible at PvE, then PvP rewards are going to be better than PvE rewards for that person, right? But we're not talking about gear that's going to, like, be better than raiding from this system. It's still going to be, like, a casual content path. Like, it's... I don't know. It's like I said, there's too many factors that we don't know anything about yet. The sun has set across the dunes, providing some relief from the heat. Has made many delirious. In a sun-stricken stupor, one among us began rambling about a temple to the south that welcomes exiles. I doubt he will make it through the night. I remember that guy from yesterday with the name of Not Mad Swordson, and he said, and what he said in his donation, you should make a short clip of that, Metro. No, it's just a joke. It's not. That's not. You don't want to make a clip of something like that. I want the clips to be WoW related. Oh god, assassin sent by Jean Creuset, whatever, attacked our camp in the middle of the night. Unarmed and befuddled by sleep, we were unable to defend ourselves. I fought off the traitors, but it was too late. The survivors had scattered, each now forced to navigate this unforgiving terrain alone. I feel like this is... I have heard this story before. I don't know where, but I swear I've heard this story before. It's quite... Wait, what have we missed? Oh, they're up here. Interesting. This was like leading us to this new hub. That's kind of cool. Okay, here we go. I won't survive much longer without food or water. That's true. You could have a mage help you with that, though. After traveling in circles for most of the day, I decided my only option was to follow the advice of a rambling madman and head south towards the promise of shelter. I really like what you said in the video about you always being on your toes. Yeah, that's like, that was the main thing that I noticed about that. Even out, like, as soon as we started, I was like, is there a rogue? Fuck. I think I heard a rogue, you know what I mean? Like, it's like the old days in Classic when I was, like, leveling. It's like, I don't want to get ganked. I don't want to get ganked. You know what I mean? Like, it actually makes it feel pretty cool. I didn't read the question. I don't know why I've agreed to this. We were supposed to be scavenging. Kiro gave me specific instructions to head to the basin and feed the vultures. I can't go back to the camp until they eat, but I'm not heading into the basin while the Sethric are still swarming. Alright, whatever. Happy Wednesday, Boomtown. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Also, would you save your cooldowns in case... Oh, you get ganked. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot to consider, man. It's actually really cool. The feature is... This expansion is just going to be outstanding, honestly. I am already having a ton of fun with it, so... I'm really impressed. At first, I've been saying this for a while now. Legion was, if you ask me, a near perfect product. There's some things that were definitely not great at the start of Legion, but by the end of it, I feel like it's nearly a perfect product. And I don't want to see them try to reinvent the wheel on that front, you know? So the fact that they didn't appear to be doing that in BFA at first was like, ah, you know, this is really good. They're just basically making an updated Legion, and I was fine with that. It seemed like a really smart choice on their part. But now, after we have tested the zones and seen some of the crazy class decisions and also the, you know, some of the new content, I have to say that they've actually even managed to make it better. I mean, we'll see what it's like at max level. Obviously, we're testing stuff sub-max level right now, but for the most part, just BFA just seems like an improvement on Legion, and that is outstanding. Like, it really is surprisingly outstanding. So, there's no PvP gear, so I don't really see the point. Wait, what's going on? As I said, Mads, I should give better rewards that help with PvP only, not giving better for PvP than top PvP. It already works like that, dude. You're like, maybe you're not aware of that. Like, we're not discussing anything different, you know? You want to know the best thing about BFA? Sure. The negative side of me just feels like they won't reward PvP properly. I expect it'll be exactly like it is in Legion, right? Where PvP gear can actually be the best gear in the game, but it is very difficult to get, and you have to be extremely skilled to get it. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't be the case. But you never know. If they're going to change things, this is definitely going to be the expansion for it. So we need to do PvP. No, it's exactly like it is in Legion. I don't know why you guys are so confused on this. Have you played Legion? Do you do PvP to advance in PvE on Legion? If so, then yes. If not, then no. I don't know what to tell you. If you're like a 2900 rated PvPer, you can get gear that's actually just as good, if not better, than Mythic Antorus. Do you do that? If so, then you have your answer. No more fell. Yeah, actually, I can quite agree with that. The scenery has been a refreshing change of pace. Let's see. Who does a good amount of high-rated PvP, gets all the best mounts and transmogs? Wait, what? Legion is dog shit. I wonder with what Blizzard will keep our interests in Legion space, period. Many people stop there, spelled wrong. Subscribe, I believe, until, with 2 L's. BFA, I'm in this group too, or I will be very soon. Nice. Well, I think you just don't enjoy WoW, so it's probably time to take a break. Yeah, I don't. If you think Legion is not a very good product, then it's probably time to move on to a new game. Okay, let's see. What do we still got? Another. We still have to feed buzzards. I don't know. Oh, we have to kill stuff over here, I see. Hey, what's up, Jens? How's it going? Just play a Mistweaver and you'll enjoy even eating dog shit. Damn, how about that? That's funny. Oh, wow, that hurt my head to try and read. Yeah, it's tough when... it's so weird how many people put a space before a period. Why does that happen? Is that something that's in a different language that people get confused by? Unresponsive, damn. That dude's dead. It always strikes me as weird, but it's so common. I see it all the time. People put spaces before punctuation. Not sure where that's come from. You're also going to do 5-man today? Nah. Just, oh, you mean on live? No, definitely not. We'll go back to Mythic Plus on Friday, but today I want to just focus on this. The main reason I was going to do Mythic Plus today, but instead I made a video this morning, so I wasn't able to start the stream until just recently. So, unfortunately, yeah, I don't want to just stream for like 3 hours and do Mythic Plus. Figured might as well get some of this done anyway, since we wanted to check it out anyway. It's rude to make fun of people that aren't good at English. I know it's rude, but it's also rude to come in and say a bunch of rude shit. So what do you want me to do? Don't act like an idiot, and you won't get called out. I don't know what to tell you. It's not hard. Just download the English plugin for the browser is, and it'll correct these mistakes. It's not very difficult. Arno speaks 6 languages, and he had no problems putting. He never put spaces in before periods. Like he taught himself English, and he still knew how to speak the language better. You know. Let's see. Teaming Quacking Fort, going to be some high keys this week. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good week for sure. I'm definitely going to be checking it out on Friday and Saturday. More 5-mans. So don't told me that I'm troll lol. No matter, my main will be Zandalari troll. Nice. Oh, wait, I'm playing WoW since vanilla and will continue, but Legion is so boring. I can't wait for BFA to hit. Yeah, well, unfortunately, if you think Legion's boring, you're probably not going to really like the future of WoW. I'm not really sure. I'd be interested in hearing why you think Legion is boring, because really Legion is the expansion that is the least boring objectively. Like there's just more to do in the game than ever before. So if you can't find interest in what there is to do currently, then you just don't like WoW anymore, unfortunately. Let's see. Hey Metro Space. What's up, man? Arnold, he probably doesn't even know how to type ... 4 periods. What's up, man? You're one of the few people with that opinion of Legion. Yeah, I mean, it's fine if you feel that way, but just realize that it's not really going to change. Like, BFA is not going to be vastly different from Legion, so it would be better to identify what you don't like about BFA, or what you don't like about Legion, I mean, because unlikely is it to change. Got a 910 Shiramaz. I don't know. A friend of mine who's gotten a lot more serious about Blood DK in the recent months has said that Shiramaz is actually really good for kiting still. He said you put both that and Demas on at once, and you would do like an inordinate amount of burst damage, and it would be able to kite a lot easier. So if that's the case, then I guess he said any eye levels, any high like 900 plus Shiramaz is going to be worth keeping, but I wouldn't use it outright. I would, I guess, only use it for that niche situation. Fuck, I'm hyped. Island Expeditions. Yeah, it's actually really fun. It kind of, after doing one, it kind of made me want to just keep doing them. But right now, it's so bugged with the gear shit that's going on. It's kind of not what I want to do. But honestly, maybe I should have turned those in first, huh? Whatever. Yeah, honestly, I was so excited by it that I just wanted to keep going. But I don't want to do shit where I'm going to be queuing in with people who are 110 and have no idea how to play a hunter. That doesn't sound very fun.
Don't be shy.
Okay, let's turn these in. Let's read these before we do. I use a crow. If you have better options, I'd go with them. Yeah, Metro, I wonder why you don't put ads in your videos. There's one in the beginning. That's it. Yeah, 'cause I don't really want to put ads in the middle of the video for a video like that. It doesn't really help. Legion obviously was a huge success. There were so many retired guild members that came back and they loved it. They haven't been on since Kata. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Legion has been the most successful expansion so far. But a lot of that is just because of how poor WoD was. Oh, one thing. No, Metro, they should not decrease the 30-second respawn timer. Yeah, after I said that and rewatched the video, I was like, maybe that's not actually a good idea. It's just that there's so much travel, right? Like, if you kill somebody on the opposite side of the island, by the time they get back to it, it's going to be like minutes. So I'm not a big fan of that. But at the same time, I understand why it's actually a good thing. I really love watching you do 5-mens. I really enjoy watching them. Keep up the good work. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I'll be doing Mythic Plus again on Friday. This is Rakira's handwriting. I know it anywhere.
Be seeing ya.
That's good. Let's see. Legion is good and Classic is good. WoW was trash. Yeah, pretty much. I think we should be able to all agree with that. Like, it's... You don't have to... there's really not a lot of opinions to these discussions. You can just look at how the game was played and received by the community to figure out what expansions were successful or not. You can dislike an expansion, but to say that it's dog shit, you just don't like it. That's what you should have said. Anyway, you're more resourceful than you look. Thanks, buddy. Mirror, ready the wagon and be prepared to pick up supplies at the port. Our new allies can ride along and continue their search. Rakira's journal, so it's time to push Nisha's plan into action. The Sethrak will never see us coming. Rakira's journal suggested she move south. It's the only lead we have. Mira is headed that way and has invited us to travel with her. These Valpyra know the desert better than any troll I've ever met. Our chances of survival are highest if we travel together. Gotcha.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Anyway, Tripline 14. Good thing I main healing, which in my opinion is probably the least affected role with legendaries. Oh wait, the only thing I didn't enjoy about Legion was the fact that classes became... Yes, that I could agree. The main failure of Legion was the legendary... How it was distributed. How it was distributed. Not the system itself. The system itself is actually really good, but the distribution of legendaries was a huge mistake. And that is being fixed in BFA, so. One thing. No, Metro. Wait, why did you repeat that? I already read that. Let's see. I think everyone can agree that WoD was considered the worst expansion. Yeah, it's just like, you don't even really have to have an opinion on that. It delivered the least amount of content to the game, had the least, I don't know, the worst stuff in the game, let's put it that way. That and fell everywhere. Jesus, the chat is too fast. Yeah, a lot of chat today. That's good. Read my comment. I read it. Depends on the class. Spec, Skull, Velens is kind of a go-to for most healers. So see you Friday then. What hour are you going to be online? I don't know, man. I haven't thought that far ahead. You're not interested in watching this, so that's a shame. Okay, speak to Mira. Where is she? There she is. We're ready to leave. That is true, but you can still get very close numbers on virtually all healing specs with different legendary combos. Yeah. Kira's got no reason to worry. I have plenty of practice, but you might want to hold on just in case. Keep an eye out for your friends. I'll keep my eyes on the road, alright? I want Alpha so bad. Well, at this point, like, so many people have it that... I don't know, I'm surprised you don't have it. Zemland's port is to the south. Ships haven't sailed into the dockyard for years, but it's still our best chance at getting what Kiro and Nisha need for their attack on the Sethrak. Can you believe this wasteland was once the jewel of the Troll Empire? A jungle teeming with life. Now whatever left is buried beneath the sands. Damn. How did that happen? How could Rakira survive in such a place? Man, these wheels are about to fall off. I doubt she could. Oh, look at that. Most of your kind, well, I can't see it. I will find her or die trying. Look at that. This is pretty cool looking. Man, this is actually a really nice looking zone. That's partially... Nope. Mira, stop the caravan. I see something up ahead. It's partially true. I count blood as a healing spec, lol. But Skullflower's bracers are too OP not to use. Still need to see the rest from your stream yesterday, so gonna do that now. Gotcha. Cool. Well, that's cool. Zakira, blame me for this, not me. Rakira is the only reason I'm still alive. Wait. Oh, Zakira's to blame for this, not me. Apparently the remote auction house is being retired. Anyway, alright, so let's keep going. You're looking for the War Guard. She's the only reason I'm still breathing. That's good. Hey, Metro, don't know if you already talked about this, but what's your opinion on MDI running? Yeah, I talked about this a lot, honestly. I think it's really bad for the game. Because this isn't how Mythic Plus works in any other scenario, so... No, it was upper 22, yeah. Valencia in Black Desert, that's cool. That happened because of Deathwing. Oh, really? Seriously? How did Deathwing cause this? It reminds me of Act 2 from D3 more than anything else. All right. Okay, let's see. A group of us were dropped off here and left to die. More troll speak. Ugh, it's tough. Our first night at camp, I jolted from sleep and the gurgling cries of my fellow exiles. Jacques Rosette sent assassins to our camp looking for Rakira. Their leader, Groztok, came for me, but Rakira intervened. She chased him into the dunes, but that was days ago. If you cross paths with Groztok, don't hesitate to drive a blade into his black heart. Okay. One within our group spoke of a temple in the mountains that welcomes exiles, though none are permitted to enter without the offering of their loa. I would have given anything to find some solace in this wasteland, but now I have nothing thanks to those thieving assassins. Each of us had a satchel that carried the last of our possessions. We didn't have much, but it was more than one troll would need. And if you'd be searching the dunes looking for your friend, could you keep an eye out for our satchels? Sounds good. When the shattering happened before Cataclysm. But wait, why did it... What happened? Like, how did that damage the zone so severely? I would still love for them to enable some of the older dungeons to be able to be used for Mythic Plus. I think what they should just do is make them all time walking. I don't think Mythic Plus would make sense for old dungeons. The mechanics wouldn't really, like, work, you know? Can I go cook dinner or will I miss too much? It's up to you. I mean, you could always watch it in post, but I'm not going to stop. And depending on how long you're gone, you might miss a lot. I agree. I feel like healers are the first to not be needed in content, i.e. needing 2 healers. Yeah, right, exactly. It doesn't, it's just not the way Mythic Plus is meant to work either way, though. The only reason it was possible, well, we can't get in, the door is sealed. Never seen this before. Silence, we're not alone. Red AMS. Made a mistake coming to these dunes. The princess can't save you now. Oh, that's the dude. He's hearthing. Oh, fucking. Anyway, like, the only reason that was possible was because they were able to just spam the same key and reset it over and over again. You can't do that on live. And you're not going to be able to do that in the MDI, the actual MDI. So it just seems stupid that they even allow that. I think next time they do an MDI, they need to make it so if you don't bring a healer, you are not qualified. You know better than me. My blood be on your hands. And not because I don't want to make it more competitive. Like, the only reason that it shouldn't be allowed is because it's not going to be possible in the other rounds. So it makes no sense to allow it to be possible in that round. I don't know how they'll fix it apart from increasing the amount. They don't need to fix it because it's not possible in live. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't actually complete a 22 when you're the appropriate gear level without a healer. The only reason you would do it is because you can, if you fail, you can just start again, which cannot happen in Mythic Plus on Legion. Isn't the zone located right outside the Maelstrom, map-wise? Don't know, it's hard to tell. Map's not updated yet. They did have a healer that had a blood decay. Right. They didn't have a healer to heal the rest of the group is more importantly the difference. Deathwing just went for a few minutes around the world destroying everything he could. Interesting. Still seems weird to me that like this happened because of Deathwing. But I could believe it. Cataclysm was obviously a high impact thing. Okay, so let's see. I feel like it's actually, I'm going to have to read the thing again. I don't know about the heal. Let's see the heal. The heal doesn't feel very impactful. Oh, actually, it is. It's pretty good. It's a pretty nice heal, considering. It's interesting. Let's take another look at this real quick. Hard Strike deals an additional 97 damage when hitting 3 or more targets and heals you for a percentage of the damage done. But what percentage? Either way, that's pretty cool. It would be interesting to see how that works at max, though. These assassins are sleeping. Anyway. Consumption, yeah. I guess that's one way to look at it. Do you think they should give more importance to healers in BFA? I don't think that's a problem with the game. I think that's just a problem with the community. But no, I mean, healers can already do so much. Like, they're the most complicated role now with the amount of damage they could put forward. And them having some of the most potent utility in the game. It's really a healer's paradise right now. But it's really difficult to maximize because you have to play it extremely well. Like compared to any other role, you have to play pretty much twice as hard. Deathwing calls Nazmir, Old Gods calls Voldun. With the Akir. Oh wait, really? Nazmir. I don't know, it's confusing. I don't know anything about this stuff. Either way, I'm having fun, that's all I know. Deathwing is the cause of pretty much every desert in WoW, really. Except Silithus, that was already barren. Well, and the classic deserts, obviously, right? Okay, turn this shit in. Dude's still standing there even though we just killed him. Oh, we never turned those quests in. Rip. Ugh. I forgot about those. Yeah, I definitely should have turned those in first. Best utility in the game. Looks at Mistweaver Monk. Well, when I'm talking about healer utility, typically I'm comparing healers. But when you look at utility from a viewpoint of the whole game, you're really comparing it to everyone else, right? So, for example, Mistweaver is definitely a bad one. But for example, Holy Paladin has Sacrifice, right? Blessing of Sacrifice. That's something that all Paladins used to have. But now Ret doesn't have it, you know? So that makes Holy Paladin bring better utility than Ret. So these things are present pretty much on all healers. There's usually at least one major thing that a healer brings that an equivalent damage healer would not. And it's not always the case. Like, I don't think Mistweaver really falls into that category. But, yeah, for the most part, healers do bring quite a lot. Aisha Zazrik would be going to blah, blah, blah. Yep, I know what you mean. All right, let's see what I say here. Literally don't have any baseline utility. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't. Just wait for BFA. They will have good 5-man utility. Yeah. Silithus also, all Kalimdor is that way because of Deathwing's destruction. Damn. He was a potent guy. I didn't realize. Jorak quickly digs through the satchels. Much is missing, but hopefully there's enough here for a worthy offering. Yeah, I think we've gotten some upgrades, haven't we? So we got a new achievement. Pretty good.
How you doing?
Jorak's moves have healed enough for him to travel. He has agreed to guide us to the temple. The sooner we leave, the better. Rakira won't survive in this desert for long. Travel with Makira's caravan in search of the thing. All right, let's keep moving. Rakira won't survive in this desert for long. We're ready to leave. Dolly and Da are strong and dependable. Oh, they're camels, right? Yeah. I dislike Mythic Plus mainly for the fact that I play a healer to heal and I'm expected to DPS. Yeah, that's the way the game is now, though, man. I mean, you could certainly not DPS and still survive and still complete the dungeon, right? I mean, watch the streams. Pretty much most healers don't actually do DPS, so it's not like you have to do it, but if you want to be the best, you have to be the best. That's all there is to it. You could say the same thing about tanking. Oh, I hate playing a tank because now tanks can do so much damage. I just want to survive. It's like, you should be doing both. I have to tell you. Hold on if you can. It's about to get really bumpy. This can be the only road we can take. Oh, it's not, but you don't want to travel through the canyons. It's filled with nightmares. Oh, damn. Whoa, what the hell? They only exist in the mind. I keep, not the dunes. They are very real and very dangerous. Not even the Sethrak step foot in the canyon. Oh, this canyon. What a quick, hard-hitting story, honestly. Dot and Dolly are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of sand. They have small teeth and love to eat. What is that screeching coming from your mouth? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, she was singing or something? Dot and Dolly like it when I sing. Well, it makes me want to go back to my old ways. What the hell? Fine then. Dot and Dolly are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of sand. What? It doesn't even rhyme. Man, we're traveling quite far. Holy shit. Oh my god, look at this. Wow. Yeah, this expansion looks pretty good. Okay, hold on. I'll read these in a second. Just want to make sure we don't miss any other dialogue. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, we missed a lot. Let's see. Nazmir began to sunk into the sea when Deathwing used Maelstrom to re-enter Azerite. That's why it's a swamp now. Interesting. Hence why I raid much more about Mythic Plus. Gotcha. Well, you're still expected to do damage in raiding too, man. I hope they get something. They are the same as live without artifact. Oh, yeah. Also, Chi-Ji Song nerf from 15 to 45 seconds. So no loss. How was raid last night? It was actually really good, George. This is the best raid we've had this expansion, I'd say. Or this tier, really. No, they aren't, Alex. They are getting leg sweep baseline, which means they can choose Ring of Peace or Song. Right. Technically, Alexandra, according to lore, the continents are only that way due to the elves and Queen Azura and the First Destruction. That's also why pandas secluded themselves. Probably why I can't get used to this too much DPS aspect for me. Gotcha, yeah. Brandon Blue Jacket is about separating, yes, but the desert is Deathwing raging. This temple is not quite what I expected it to be. That's the same here. There's actually like real people here. This offering is all that I have to my name, but it wouldn't be right for me to use it for myself when I know your friend is in danger. She saved my life. Now I can be saving hers. Take the offering. Don't ask me twice. No go. I don't think we need it. I'm a blood DK. For Kara is within this temple we will find her. You seek redemption? Akunda welcomes all. We're looking for an exile named Rakira. We think she may be within this temple. You'll only find Akunda here. Those who share his name are the only ones permitted to enter this hall. Damn, that's interesting. Do you come bearing gifts to Arloa? I'd just be a generous offering, but a gift alone isn't enough to enter our temple. Redemption cannot be bought. It must be earned. Lucky for you, there is much work to be done. What boss did you get to? We got to Kingaroth. So we cleared all 6 mythic in less than 3 hours. Pretty good. That's the best we've done it. Akunda offers us a chance to start anew. Though a sacred ritual, the lower enters our mind and removes the memories that cause us pain. If you seek Akunda's blessing, then you first must prepare for the ritual. The pests that feed on the wildlife here have antennae that are great conductors for magic. The larger, the better. Their leader's antennae should do the trick. He's easily 3 times the size of the normal Ranchu. Okay. This area was once a lush jungle, home to many great and powerful thunder lizards. The bones of these ancient and powerful creatures still be buried around the temple. Great power lingers with those ancient remains. You will need such power to call upon Akunda. Search the area and return to me with the ancient bones of the thunder lizards. Collect 6 sacred remnants. Redemption must be earned. We do good works to show Akunda we are worthy of his blessing. The Ranishu be a plague upon these lands. They devour everything in sight with no regard for taste or texture. They go and check these vile pests will eat their way straight through the temple. Rid their mesa of the peasants. Okay, it's tough to read these troll stuff, honestly. Show Akunda you are worthy of his gift. All right. Gathering the reagents needed for your communion is the first step towards redemption. I was kind of hoping for another healing class, maybe something added onto an already existing class like Rogue or Death Knight. Yeah, I don't think we'll be having any new classes. Man, I think BFA will be such a good time killer to a classic for me. Nice. Chrono Mage would be legit. Reverse the wounds of your allies. That'd be interesting. Now I need to kill time to BFA. Sounds like Legion's a good example. Exactly. Such a cool concept. Probably could make them a tank healer too. Nice. Yeah, I really would not want to see any new specs or classes added to the game at this point. Give it some time. You know, Vengeance and Havoc were just added, and as you see, they were quite volatile this whole expansion. So, seems like it's something that we should give a couple. You want to give it a couple years, you know, in between each edition. I definitely feel stronger on this character than I was on my previous one. I still want the return of Shaman tanking, right? Well, you'll have Classic for that opportunity, but realistically, they were never actually a tank. The only reason they could ever tank was just because the game was made so poorly that things like that were possible. BFA is approximately in 4 months. Ooh, I wouldn't say that. But yeah, it's about 4.5 months. Maybe, I would say 5, really. But yeah. Yeah, World Cup is going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. Were Demon Hunters technically considered a hero? Yeah, I mean, there's no technically. They are definitely a hero class. Hero class is anything that doesn't start at level 1, so. There's a lot of negativity regarding classes on Alpha. What's your experience with it? My experience with the people being negative, or my experience with the classes? From the classes I played, I've not had any that I didn't like. So, especially like Blood Decay has actually somehow managed to become even more fun on the Alpha, even though they removed a lot of the core mechanics of it. Holy Paladin and Disc are really cool, and after last night's major Holy Paladin talent adjustment, I think they're even cooler. Mr. Fosbear, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? How's it going? So I'm actually pretty happy with the classes currently on the Alpha. But then again, I'm not one to be overly cynical. Okay, let's see what's in this cave. Any team you're cheering on? Well, normally it would be the United States, but they're not in it. Or Italy, since I know a lot of people who are of Italian descent. And neither team are in it, unfortunately. Just sad that USA isn't qualified, right? I think I'll probably root for Belgium. I haven't spoken to Arno in like a year, but he's still a good friend of mine. I'll root for England and Belgium, since Siler and Arno are good friends of mine. What about your guys' countries? Are your guys' I don't know actually where most of you guys live, honestly. Belgium, yeah. Yeah, good friend of mine. We used to do a lot of Pokemon stuff together. Arno, he's from Belgium, so I presume they're in it, right? How about the German? Yeah, I don't think Germany needs me to root for them. They're already very good at football, so. What are your thoughts on BFA basically nerfing our Mystery Reaver monks? Wait, what's going on? Yeah, this is Elysium's BFA server? Wait, what? Why, did somebody say something about Elysium? Oh. Lag, or? Doesn't look like it's the stream, so it must be the game. I just hope for some utility stuff. Healing is mostly fine. Yeah, I would say Mystery Reaver is in need of some more utility for sure. Okay, here's the 2 bones we need, so we'll get these. It's funny how Chile, USA, and Italy aren't qualified, yet better than some of the qualified countries. Yeah, I know that this is probably not an easy way to, like, this isn't an easy fix, but I definitely don't like that the qualifications are based on regions only. It doesn't really make sense, because then as soon as the tournament starts, the regions are completely useless, right? But I know you can't really be having, like, United States play fucking South Korea and then a week later play fucking, you know, someplace in Europe. It wouldn't really make any sense. Like, it's not conducive to keeping these athletes on pace here, you know? But it is unfortunate. USA is not bad. They just had a bad, yeah, they had a really bad qualification round. To be honest, Metro African teams are more enjoyable to watch. I do actually quite like the African. And the Caribbean teams, too, are always exciting. They always have, like, really, really, really fast players. And that's always fun to watch. It's like these guys just, like, shoo, zooming down the fucking pitch, you know what I mean? Yeah, but Soothing Mist and Enveloping Mist are getting reduced in the amount they heal. Well, that's going to be, like, happening for all the healers, so I wouldn't worry about stuff like that. Talent tier reworked. Yeah, it's probably be good. Leg sweep, 5-second stun baseline. Wait, what is it currently? 3? It was 4 previously, right? Do you have the antenna? Yes. Yes, this will work well, thanks. So you should get trinket. Mastery trinket. Probably not want that. Have you found the ancient bones? Yes. These bones still resonate with power. Yeah, I know. Akunda smiles upon you. He knows what you have done here today. Oh, Akunda. That's the name of the herb. I just realized. I knew I recognized that name. Let's put these on before I forget. Cleanse the Bode. I might say water is a sacred or scared resource. Scarred resource. Water is a scarred resource in these dunes, and those within this temple never know thirst. Kunda commands the storms, allowing the nearby spring to never run empty. Before you call upon the Loa, you must submerge yourself in those sacred waters. Well, I better make sure I don't have Path of Frost on then. If you wish to invite Akunda into your mind, it cannot be bogged down by fear or regret. Perfect. Meditate at the Shrine of Thunder and confront whatever demons linger in the darkness of your minds. Akunda will only enter your mind if you've been cleansed. Gotcha. As for 5 second stun, no class in BFA has an AoE stun lower in 3 seconds. Right, exactly, yeah. But in Legion, what is it? 4? Most of the ones that had stuns got converted into disorients instead of stuns. The problem with EU teams now is that they're too soft. Oh yeah, that's pretty common, isn't it? It's kind of unfortunate. The flopping situation has gotten out of control, really. Oh, there's the water, huh? That's interesting. Metro, what do you think of Zlatan Ibrahimovic now that he joined I don't really watch club football. But I guess that's cool. I mean, there's been a lot of big name European players that have come over to America. Like David Villa has done the same thing, right? I don't know where he play. I don't really watch that kind of stuff, but oh, are the Yankees playing right now, by the way? Okay, Google. Yankees score. I think the Yankees are playing right now. Delayed. Why is it delayed? And wrecked other teams I've never heard of. Oh, what? He's doing really well, you mean? What is UEF Alona? What does that mean? Alona? Spain and Barcelona equals crybabies, damn. Why are they delayed? Well, it's not that delayed anyway. It's just about to start soon. Okay, anyway, let's focus. Meditate at the Shrine of Thunder. Looks like it's underneath us. There it is. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, inner demon. I grow weaker by the minute. You must help me before it's too late. Wait, what? Sorry, my inner demon. You have to die. I wonder if these work yet. Let's see. For mystery, right now that I think of it, would love all. Yeah, it would probably. Well, that's what I'm saying. I've been saying that for a while. A lot of the talents are really, really, really good, but they're so competitive that it makes the class weaker overall. Oh, war resources. First time I've seen those. Anyway, Barcelona are known to always have the referee on their side. Oh, I see. I get you. That's funny. I didn't realize that was the case. I don't really, like I said, I don't really watch club football. They would be too overpowered. Yeah, I think so. I wonder if they're going to make all professions viable again. Unlike in Legion. Wait, what do you mean unlike in Legion? I wouldn't say that. I think Legion professions were in a really good state. Especially after 7.3, I guess it would have been. Whenever they added all that new gear, I think professions were in a good place. Realistically, they're never really going to be able to make them better than they are in Legion. Oh, new sponsor! Hype! Let's see. Okay, we missed that. Or Jade Statue baseline. Metro, what do you think is the best healer for Mythic Plus? Blood Death Knight. Big Johnny Webb! What's up, man? Glad to see you. Glad to have you. Glad to eat you. That's weird. Anyway, welcome. Welcome, friend. And that is 28 now. Back up to sponsor 28, which is a really big deal, honestly. You guys probably don't realize how big of a deal this is, but this is one of the biggest deals. It's probably up there with North Korea having nuclear weapons. Like, it's pretty big deal. So, I would definitely get to sponsoring if I were you guys. That's just the way I feel, you know? So, we obviously don't agree on everything. Anyway, back to 28. Let's see. Jade Statue is trash anyway. No, it's a statue. It's not trash. It's weird to talk to an American about football. Well, I'm not your normal American, obviously. I hope Senegal and Brazil reach somewhere this time. Yeah, well, I don't know about Senegal. What the fuck? Do they actually have a good football program? I will go cook now. Don't do too much. I'm just going to sit here for the next hour. No, I'm just kidding. Inscription had nothing to do at all, literally. Oh, that's not true. What? Are you kidding me? Inscription's like one of the most important professions right now, dude. Making Vantis runes every week is such a fucking bother. They are definitely one of the most important professions. You are radiant. The spring has done wonders for your skin. Thanks, man. I can tell you found success. You are at peace. Yeah. Those within our temple have left their past lives behind. They devote themselves entirely to Akunda. This final test is perhaps the most important. This be the moment of truth. You will speak your name as you will be known from this day forth. Speak your name to Akunda the Exile. A girl has no name. You've lived your life without meaning up until now. This is definitely, it's got to be a slight reference to the House of Black and White, right? I'm going to say my name remains unchanged. It'd be wise to rethink your answer on second thought. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess we'll go courageous. Welcome, Akunda the Courageous. That's weird. That's not what I expected to happen. Okay, anyway. Oh, look, she's got one of the... oh, that's so cool. That's such a cool model. Named it Bill, like a fucking RPer. Fix your emotes. Emotes, where? Do you pay taxes of your YouTube revenue? No, I don't earn enough to have to pay taxes, luckily. Tripline put a person throwing something in the trash. When sponsoring, do I sponsor one Legion or Metro? You sponsoring the channel, but like I said, it's this element of the channel is all about Metro. You are Akunda. Sounds good. You have proven worthy of entering our temple, Akunda. Thanks, ma'am. You are ready to hear Akunda's words, though it must be done. Head to the altar and pray when you are ready.
Hey,
I've spoken to every troll out here asking if they've seen Rakera. As you might have guessed, Akunda is the only name they know. Let's hope someone within the temple will be able to tell us something useful. Investigate the temple of Akunda. Someone in this strange temple must be knowing something. Pretty much only seen alchemy being the most profitable, to be honest. Leatherworking also felt lackluster and not as profitable except the legendaries. Yeah, the legendaries and the... we are all Akunda. Yeah, that's definitely her. What have they done to you? Yeah, seriously. Legendaries and the 935 items really have kept them very... Wow, this is a player? And their name is actually Akunda the Serene. Holy shit. That's really weird. Yeah, I mean, alchemy is always going to be the most profitable, right? Because it makes the thing that people need the most frequently. But it doesn't mean the other professions aren't good to have also.
How are ya?
This is Rakira, I have no doubt, but for some reason she does not remember me, or herself, it would seem.
Okay.
Wow, this is a really weird story. Yes, you. Approach quietly. Do not draw attention to yourself. Oh, wait. We're done with it already. I thought we... So wait, there's a quest over here. Akunda the Sensible. Your friend's memories are gone. That is Akunda's gift to us. He takes away our painful memories, but a lot more than that has gone missing lately. I can't even remember what I had for breakfast, and it's getting worse by the day. Something's not right. Mejani and I had to plan. We were going to do something in the Valley of Sorrows. It's where Akunda keeps the forgotten memories. If you're looking for answers, find Mejani is the best place to start. Okay.
Spirits be with you.
See what you can find out. I will not leave Rakira's side. We are all Akunda now. Hey, Akunda, what's up, man? Alchemy always makes money. Yeah, I agree, Akunda. Enchanting was really important, too. I almost forgot about that. It's pretty good, Akunda, but I don't know. Enchanting is another one that I feel like if they took the scrolls out of the game, enchanting would be a lot better. But, you know, Akunda's always fucking bitch about shit like that, so you can't really... What are you going to do? Shit, you got a $25... Yeah, that was Derek. He's been a really big supporter of the channel recently. So we have 4 Patreons now. Might as well give you guys a shout out, since it never really gets brought up on screen. Let's see. How do we find this out again? Patreons, there we are. There it is. View all current patrons. Okay, so we got Derek. Wait. Oh, I guess he reduced his thing to 10. I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, I see. It's like... I don't know. I don't understand. I'm not very good with this website. Anyway, Derek Dunn, Matthew Little, Matt Lovelace, and Tyler O'Malley all have pledged on Patreon. So if you guys are interested in that, check it out. We have some perks. I plan on expanding that system with BFA, but as of right now, it's kind of just there as a beta. If you want to, for some reason, want to hit up Patreon, that's more than cool. But in terms of perks and rewards and stuff like that, that'll be more for BFA. Where am I? What am I doing here? I'm just sitting here reading quests. I don't think I've read a quest and sat through a cutscene in 12 years. Yeah, I have only recently gotten interested in it, honestly. Make Akunda the next Smurf. Hashtag Team Akunda, yeah. I'll watch cutscenes, but won't really read the quests for the most part. Yeah, same. Oh my god, I have to pay taxes in my country to support you on Patreon. Yeah. You got a weird country there, man. Who are you? Have we met before? Yeah, my name's Akunda. Memory breach. The memories of Akunda's followers rest with this valley. Most are best left forgotten, but they may be our only chance to find out what really happened to Akunda. I'll look back upon the memories here, see if you can find any clues about what happened to Arloa. Be warned, this task is not for the weak. What you witness in these memories can't be unseen. Uh-oh. Shattered and broken. Something is terribly wrong. Unwanted memories have been released from their magical confines. Akunda's power is supposed to keep them sealed away. The physical manifestation of our most haunting memories have no place in this world. They must be destroyed. Sounds good to me. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Akunda is the new Nomi mean. Yeah, I could agree. 25%, so if they want to be a 25 Patreon, I'd have to pay $31 every month. Wait. And then Patreon would still take some of that. That's weird. I don't really understand all that. Well, realistically, there's multiple ways that, you know, people could add monetary incentives to the stream. So Patreon is one of them, and if it doesn't work for you, then that's totally fine. Tapartos is doo-doo. Oh, why? What happened? Akunda has nothing on Tapartos. Essentially, Metro, you have to make Akunda great again? Yeah, that's funny. Let's see, what do we got? Search unwanted memories. What's in there? A thing! Shit! How did this happen? Why is it taking no damage? This is not how memories work, by the way. They don't attack you if they're bad. I guess some could argue that they do, though, to be fair. Wait, what are we doing? Why is this over here? We can't even get over there. There we are. There's a lot of things that we have to do in this zone. Little sub-zone here. We're looking for more bottles, so let's get ahead of that. It's a Shaw. I told you Garage would come back. You might be right. Placeholder scene. You witness a hooded figure poisoning the Eternal Spring. Fucking Akunda. Son of a bitch. I knew that guy was no good. Stop spawning ads. It's annoying. Why can't I target that mob? Tapartos is strong. He smashed Tings. Ting goes quack. Like that kind of ting, or is it a different ting? I don't know. I'm not too big on the language, you know, the meme language. It's Garage, not Akunda? Maybe. That's possible, but I think it's unlikely. Wish they would stop reusing the same Shaw model for stuff. I don't think it's meant to be a Shaw model, right? I think it's just a model of what looked like a Shaw. You witnessed Akunda becoming sick after drinking from the Eternal Spring. For fuck's sake, Akunda. How are you going to drink from that after we just saw you get poisoned, you noob? You got a new Patreon. Another one? Oh, I bet I know who it is. Mads Hog Sorensen, $1 monthly pledge. Thanks a lot, buddy. That's number 5. By the way, one thing that I do want to start, let's see exactly how I put it. One thing I do want to start is if we get to, hold on, let's not misquote ourselves here. Yeah, at $100 a month, I will be doing sizable giveaways for patrons and YouTube sponsors. Something like a mount from the pet store or an equivalent service. So yeah, like $20 to $25 giveaways every month. If we get 100 from Patreon each month, I'm gonna put a quarter of that back into the stream. So that'll be something that we will start as soon as possible. Glad you're back doing Blood DK videos. Hey man, yeah, it's good. All right, now I'll go cook. Harasag, who's that? Wait, what is that? $100 a month, you need to be a bit more sellout. That's fine, it'll, no rush, you know.
Glad you're back to doing Blood DK videos.
I'm glad I'm back too. I mean, I don't think I ever really stopped, honestly. But yeah, we'll try to cover the alpha from a Blood DK perspective from now on. I wouldn't mind covering Vengeance, or not Vengeance. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't mind covering more things, but a lot of the people who watch this channel are only here for Blood DK, and I totally respect that. I mean, that's what I've built my brand on here, so spending too much time on other classes is not really productive. You witnessed Akunda, the Exalted, subjugating the Loa. Instead of a mount, I'd take an invite to a run on my Pharaoh instead. Oh yeah, that's fine, man. Well, that's, you know, that's one of the Patreon perks, so I'm not here for Blood DK, I'm here for you. Well, thanks a lot, Tripline, that's very generous. I know a lot of people probably would say that same thing, but realistically, a bulk of the channel is all about Blood Death Knight and PvE, so we'll stick to those things. Memory breach. It is as I feared. The Loa's own memory have been taken from him. He did what was right. Memories like this have no place in this world. This explains why the Loa has been silent. Akuna himself has forgotten who he is. Someone or something must be abusing his power. We won't know. We won't know how to help without speaking to the Loa. I can perform a ritual that may repair Akunda's mind, but is not without risk. I will do my best to repair Akunda's mind, but you will need to be prepared to subdue any memories that might be awakened. Okay. You know who Sam Hyde is? Sounds familiar. I don't know. Yeah, now that I'm a Blood DK main now, thanks to you. That's awesome, man. Good shit. Yeah, I really would, like I say this all the time, but I would really recommend anybody check out a Blood DK who's not in total love with their class. Vengeance DK, new spec. I did get a pretty good Bombkin legendary last night. Oh, that's cool. Vengeance DK would be too overpowered. Wait, who said Vengeance DK? Did I say that? Whoops. Agreed with you, Tripline. Metro makes this channel amazing. Thanks, guys. I'm glad that you feel that way. Very generous. You guys always shower me with compliments. I did. Rip me. Sorry, guys. And back. Easy cooking. Oh, wow. That was really quick. My dear child, at last you can hear me. A traitor lurks within our temple. I seek your help, Metro. Akunda, the exile, is not who he seems. He poisoned the eternal spring, sickening all who drink it. Even I was not immune to his abhorrent alchemy. Now he drains my power, abusing my gifts to wipe his mind of all who might try to stop him. You will not let him succeed. With what little power I have left, I will lend to you. Use it to call the storm and end the madness that has taken over my temple. Defeat that guy. Sounds good. Easy bake ovens are legit. Oh, you actually have an easy bake oven. Wow. What do you think of Frost and Unholy? I don't play them, so. Nothing. Akuma. Wait, Akuma. Akunda. It's Akunda. Akunda. As they might say in Japan. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. We have to go really far away. Text message was that? Oh, no, that's the email about Mads checking out the Patreon there for $1. Very generous. I'll get about 50 cents of that, so that's cool. Damn it, iPad. For fuck's sake, iPad. Lol pad. More like a lol pad. Okay, Metro, how do you pronounce the dungeon Auchendoon? I pronounce it Auchendown. Mads Hog Lul. Yeah, I don't. I still don't really know how to say your name. So if you could help me with that, let me know. I don't know if I've been saying it wrong the whole time or not, but. Akuma Matata. That's a good one. How do you pronounce O-E? I've never really seen those letters together, so I don't. Oi? Hoag. 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 Oh. At last I am free. Thank you, Akunda the Courageous. My name's, you can just call me Metro. You wield my gift well, Akunda the Courageous. Now that my power has returned, I can heal the minds of my children. That's a pretty good idea. I'm blinded, IRL. You're proven worthy of my blessing, Akuna the Courageous. Stop calling me that. This means you should choose me as your Loa. You can call upon my power when needed. Commune at my shrine to receive my gift. Know that whatever you choose, you will always be welcome within these halls. Okay. My name is as Danish as it can get, so you have no chance. Gotcha. Oh my god, Team Flash. Yeah, right. What's going on? Oh, you click here. Visit. Look at that. It's like, what was that game show? With the colors and the creatures. What was that? It was like a kids game show on Nickelodeon or whatever. It kind of looks like one of the icons from that. I don't remember that. I just remember the whole situation. That's whiter than me flashing my skin. Yeah, I'd imagine so. It was pure white. If at any time you require my gift, commune at the shrine built in my honor to receive my boon. You'll be for whatever within these halls. Boon of Akunda. Oh, sweet. Look at that. It's just a buff. It doesn't do anything. Nice. Good work. There's another quest over here. My head. Oh, right. Of course.
Talk to me.
Did you lead Kaja here? I told her not to come after me. It isn't safe. My mind remains fogged, but the memories are slowly returning. Jacques Rosette, the weapon. The weapon. Come, let us find some fresh air. I will tell you what I've discovered. Sounds good.
Bye-bye now.
A lot of dialogue in this zone. As suspected, General Jacques Rosette, his troops in the desert, unbeknownst to the king. Metro, Derek, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? We were just talking about you. We got our 5th sponsor today, or our 5th Patreon today. They scour the zones, searching for weapons that can destroy the city, killing any who get in their way. I have no idea what this weapon is or where to find it, but it can't be good if Jacques Rosette is hiding its existence from the king. Akunda the Nimble. You must find the weapon before Jacques Rosette has a chance to get his hands on it. This guy's still named Face Punch. He's a noob. He's not an Akunda yet. Well, this is pretty cool. So far, this zone has actually been really good, honestly. I feel like we're almost done with it, though. Well, no, we skipped all of this area. We rode past all this stuff. The translator pronounced it Hoog. I don't know. So what supports you more, Metro? Patrons or sponsors? Patrons, I guess, technically. But Patreon does take a cut, so... it depends on what you mean. So let's put it this way. If you're talking about monetary elements, the best way to actually infuse me with money is to just donate directly with the link in the description, not super chat. The link in the description, I will get 99% of what you give. Tim Norris, what's up, man? I will get 99% of what you give. Super chat, I'll get about 75% of what you give. But Super Chat has the bonus YouTube features, right? And that does help the channel, too. In terms of, actual monthly recurrent stuff, the sponsor thing, you give $5 no matter what. You can't give more. $5 a month, and you get some things back automatically. You get, the emotes and all that stuff. And then the more sponsors I get, the higher regard I, as a streamer, am in the community, and the more emotes I get as well. So it helps in that way, too. But for Patreon, I don't get anything except dollar bills, you know? So it's kind of hit and miss. I'm getting if you give $5 on YouTube sponsorship, I'm getting $3 to $4 of that. That extra dollar I'm losing is kind of being a payment for higher prestige and favor on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I don't know. You can't do that. O is a Nordic letter with a unique sound. Gotcha. He just spelled the Kunda wrong. Who? Oh, right. He was looking to translate it, right? I guess it's like EU in the French form of bleu. Bleu. That's how you pronounce that, right? Talanji was not right to trust the general. Was right not to trust the general. If we succeed in fighting the weapons, our great city will fail. So that is 3 out of, what's that, 7.
Hey there.
An old friend of mine came to the sands willing to gain knowledge of the past. If anyone can locate this weapon, it would be Zulwaba. Last I heard, she planned to excavate the ruins surrounding the Great Pyramid.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Oh, we will. Don't worry. All right, now we're gonna do another excavation or expedition. Well, can't donate on government comp page. Block sponsors is all you get right now. Oh, really? That's funny. The ruins are on the way to Zemlin. I'm happy to take you there. Dolly and Dot are great company, but it's nice to have friends to talk to. We're friends, right? No. We wouldn't have found Rakera without you, little one. That's true, I guess. Well, it's all good, John. You don't have to worry about that either way. That Munchie guy, Akunda spelled wrong, yeah. Or like Bean. I don't think those trolls up ahead are friends of yours. Those are Zakrazit's troops. Oh, they destroyed the thing. Not everybody out of the wagon, quick. They destroyed the wagon. Fuck's sake. Like Bonnie is pronounced Bean. Nice. I really like the way you react when reading quests. Thanks, man. I try my best. It's clear that Zakrazet won't stop until I'm dead. That's true. These dunes are crawling with assassins. Nowhere is safe, but we must press on. These ruins aren't far from here. Let's continue on our search on foot.
Bye-bye.
We need to find Zulwaba before Zakrazet does. It's probably true. Wait, what happened to the Vulpera? She die? Oh, I see. She went chasing the camels. Gotcha. Let's see. There are way too many translations for that. Rip wagon. Yeah, for fuck's sake, wagon. Instructions not clear. Dick stuck in ceiling fan. What the fuck? How did that happen? How would you even, like, be parallel to that? Doesn't even make sense. So as far as you know, will any of the allied races have to... No. They have made it pretty clear that no allied race will be a Death Knight. Unfortunate for me. But that's fine. Saves me money, because I would probably not be satisfied. I would end up, like, switching multiple times, you know? So it's whatever. Wait, what? Oh. I'll be alright. My friend here is fading fast. Who is it? Wait, that's your friend? You've allied yourself with a Sethrek. It's a long story. One that can wait. He's going to meet Buon Sandi soon if we don't hurry. Let me help. I know what ails him. Kiro. Sarek is weak from poison. We're running out of time. It is good to see the sands haven't swallowed you yet. Creeping Death. It's a Metallica song. Scorpashi venom usually induces a slow creeping death. It is remarkable that your friend has survived this long. As with most anti-venoms, the thing that kills it is also the thing that heals. I'll need to extract the venom from several Scorpashi stingers to craft the cure. When the extracted poison is mixed with cactus root salve, we will have the anti-venom we need to treat his wounds. Collect 7 Scorpashi stingers and vols of something. That's good. That sucks. I want that Zandalari Bloody K. Yeah, it would be the best one for sure. Dark Iron Dwarf Shaman? That sounds cool. Nobody cares about Dark Iron Dwarfs here. Don't be a scummy alliance. Actually, Dark Iron Dwarves are probably the one that seems the most interesting to me. I would be very much interested in trying them. I quite like Dwarves. Dwarves are probably my favorite race in the game, but I just don't really like Alliance. Your friend doesn't have much time left. The Scorpid Venom is likely rotting his veins right now. He will certainly meet death without a cure. I will help. First ingredient I'll need is the root of the prickly plum cactus. It's natural healing properties will make a suitable base for the salve. Harvest 6 prickly plum in Voljana or something. Volanjan. Go gather what is needed to heal this snake man. I will fill in Zulwaba on what we know. Man, this zone is really good, actually. It doesn't seem like as high impact as Nazmir, but it's actually really well. Like, the thematic elements of it are really impressive. Okay, so what do we gotta do? Attack things. I see there's stuff there. Go get a cactus bloom to cure a troll with the scorpion sting. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, yeah. I want it to be something else in a space goat shaman. Nice. Well, you'll have the opportunity. Oh wait, that's a weird thing, isn't it? I just realized. So Alliance gets a second shaman. Well, no, they have 3 shamans now. Horde only have 2 paladins still. I don't know. I don't buy that whole trolls not being paladin thing. Holy shit, Metro! This is a redo of the same quest in the Orc starter zone. Not really. I know why you would say that though. By the way, you'll never guess my luck on keys. Yeah, I saw it. I didn't get to see it until after, and I didn't reply. Sorry about that. But yeah, I saw it. 15 seat, right? That's funny. Dwarf, Space Goat, and Panda. Panda? Oh, Panda can be Shaman? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, so they have 4 Shamans now then with Dwarf, with the new Dwarf. Wow, that's kind of shitty. And Horde still only has 2 Paladins. That's really weird. Did they say Dark Iron Dwarves will get to be Shaman? There's Dark Iron Dwarf totems, and on MMO Champion it says they can be Shaman, so I assume that's the case. That's on Alliance, yeah. Pandas can be Paladins, though? I don't think so, right? Bring faction unique classes back. Faction, yeah, that's not a good idea either. Again, you're really compromising all the effort that they put into balancing the game with stuff like that. BFA would actually be a great opportunity for that. Not really. There's never going to be a good opportunity for that. They would have to make a whole separate game where they didn't care about PvE balance. Panda can't be Pally, thank the gods. That'd be weird, right? But they can be Shaman. That's kind of strange. I think Blizzard hates me. No, not just 1 seat, 3 of them. That's crazy, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They really need. I was replying in a thread about that today. I really need to. I need to see some changes for Mythic Plus if I'm gonna keep loving it going forward. The major changes I want to see is being able to have more choice over the keystone that you get, and punishment for levers. Those 2 things happen. 100% satisfied with Mythic Plus. Valpyra, ... sad face. Give Valpyra to Alliance as shaman. Then they'll have 5 shamans. You're a crazy man. If it makes you feel any better, Derek, I got a 19 seat that turned into 21 seat. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have 20 seat as well. Okay, be gentle with the Scorpashi stingers. It will only complicate matters worst if one of us become poisoned. Yeah. Do you have the prickly plum for the salve? These cactus roots will do nicely. The salve is ready. I work fast, hopefully faster than the scorpion poison. Take this anti-venom to your friend and see that he swallows every last drop. You should know within moments if it's been effective. Think it'll work? I can feel my strength returning. It appears the anti-venom is working. That's true. I quite like this race, honestly. Thank you for saving my life. I'm afraid we don't have time for formal introductions. You're not the only one who came to Zula Shin looking for answers. This place is crawling with looters and assassins, all searching for something. So far, we've come up empty-handed, but that's because they don't know where to look. I do. Investigate the statue at the center of the ruins is the key to uncovering the city's ancient secrets. Interesting. More shaman. Let's see, we missed a lot of comments. Makes no sense, though, that pandas can't be druids. Yeah, I don't know. So for the sake of conversation, what would be your solution for punishment for levers? I don't know. We talked a lot about this a couple streams ago. I don't think I'm going to be able to mirror my the comments I made back then, but I don't know. I don't really care at this point, honestly. It just needs to be punishment. It doesn't really matter to me what the punishment is. They should make a fixes random. Each upgrade a fix. Oh god, no, they don't. You don't want that. Trust me. Holy shit, that would be horrible. I think as far as people leaving a Mythic Plus run, mid-run, they should catch an hour-long CD. So there's so many good options. So many. We talked about this at length about probably a week and a half, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. There are so many good options that I just don't even really care. I just want punishment. I don't really care what it is. What's this? We retrieved the device from the Sethrak in the ruins above, but have not been able to use it. When you approached, it started to glow. Something about you. I'm a blood DK. Maz paused and eyes the stone on your neck or on you. It's waking up. No, it's not the stone. It's the blood DK. Please, Death Knight, activate the scepter and examine the statues of the keepers in the central courtyard of the ruins above. Something there got Overseer very excited. Whoa! Hey there, guys. It's Natro, and today that hyena pet. Yeah, did you see that? Yeah. Delete their characters. I can see Tripline Solution working. I know Call of Duty implemented that pretty effectively. There's just a lot of ways around that one. It sounds like the best one. It's probably the most straightforward one, but it's the one that probably would work the worst. Snake Trail, yeah. The only thing is there needs to be a grace period for fail groups. So what I think is probably the best thing is some kind of vote where you could vote to stop doing the dungeon. And if 4 out of 5 people agree, then you could stop doing the dungeon. But otherwise, I don't know what they could actually do to punish people. Korthric the Brave. Tales of strength and strategic ability are passed through camps of young warriors, and they all speak his name. When the battle is bleakest, tales of Korthric ignite the flames of battle. He's able to turn the tide single-handedly, like a blood DK. He fights for his people with passion and ferocity. He is a beloved brother. It's me. For him, none will compare to the Sethrak. We are the best. We are the wise. We are the mighty. With him at our back, no outsiders shall harm our powerful nation. Shut the fuck up. 3 of 5. Yeah, 3 of 5 maybe is better. I don't know. It'd be hard to say what's fair and what's not. Get days removed from subscription. That's pretty brutal. Lawful, just faithful, firm. Oh, just faithful, firm. These are the words that echo the name of Orthric. His service to Sethralis is profound and unwavering. His wisdom and clarity of vision are without question. There's nothing that will distract Vorik from his duty as a capper. With his honored brothers at his back, they will maintain the eyes of the horizon. What's going on? A lot of quests here. Or with the new AI in game, Blitz could... Yeah, that was actually a pretty good one, too. If the person leaves, you just get an AI instead. Leaving in the middle of a Mythic Plus should give you a Keystone Sickness. There's got to be something. I don't really care. Like I said, there's so many good options. Some type of visual thing. It doesn't really matter. But there's so many options. It just needs to happen. Sulthus is the most closely connected to Sethralis. He loves... the love he bears for his Loa and for the desert inspired him to adopt the Cabra as a spirit guide. He is often regarded as the first keeper. While his power was immense, he knew it wouldn't be enough to seal the tomb alone. He sought others to share the responsibility. Vorik and Korthric agreed, and thus the keepers were formed. Sethrak traveled from far and near to place totems of their affection at the feet of the statues of the keeper. These tokens embody all that Sulthus represents. The Sthraxi must never have another chance to destroy everything we hold dear. And there's a lot of crazy dialogue here. Hey, Farazan, what's up, man? How's it going? Nah, then people would make groups, have people leave to get all AI. I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of good and bad about it. Shit, schools out here come the kids. Wait, what? Title, I live with my parents is a good solution. Damn. Bobby, what's up, man? Could have a completion score entered completed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something like that. Something that's like visual, I think would work well. On the top of the Fury of the Overseer and this key, they're not belong here. We have a pest problem. Sneaky little Vulperian thieves keep ransacking our site. We currently have them working around the upper level of the dig site, working out their misdeeds. However, I think a more permanent solution would be preferred. Please, oh brother Cobra, give us the honor of getting rid of our prisoners with your most potent venom. I don't understand what's happened here. Why are they talking to me like I'm a friend? Why am I, like, I don't know. Sucks if you get DC'd. Well, that's what I'm saying. It would be like a mutual agreement kind of thing. I don't know. Okay, well, how do we free them? Huh? Is this quest bugged or what? Oh, you have to click the ball. I'm going to make sure the Azerite don't even have their own loot when they leave here. Yeah, so that's right. So we're going to like help these guys instead of hurt them. Stream lag. Enough for me. Let's see on YouTube. Nope. Has Blizzard acknowledged the problems of levers? No, they haven't said anything about it. Yes, in options. Is there a way to block people from opening trade with you randomly? Yeah, there is, yeah. Oh, we can use speed boost. That's funny. Can we mount? Shit. That's probably a bad thing. Yeah, that's a bad thing. I don't really know what this quest is, honestly. I came here to do something that I'm not doing, so I'm not sure what's going on. But now I'm no longer a snake, so that's probably a bad thing. I came here to investigate the statue, and I have not done that. I don't know where the statue is. Let's turn this in while we're here. Oh, thank you, Danger Noodle. Danger Noodle, what the fuck? This will give us the angle we need. What's happening here? This will give us the angle we need to get the most out of what we find here. Your arrival was most fortuitous. Oh. According to the information you brought us, we should be adding those relics to our collection. Explore the ruins and see if you can find any of these tokens of affection the Azerite may have left for the keepers. Better we find hands that will cherish them than ones that will destroy. Plus, add a little time, and anything becomes interesting to the right people. It's true, I guess. Number of players getting DC'd increases as it looks like you're not going to make the timer. Wait, what? Danger Noodle. Yeah, that's my new nickname. I'm still laughing at the, oh, hey, there, guys, it's Snake Show. And today, yeah, I don't know why I'm Snake, you know? Expedite the exhibition. Everywhere we go, there they are, Azerite, and it's never the ones you want to see. It seems they are looking for some key. With this new information, I do not think they are looking in the right place. Really, as entertaining as it is to confound them, we need to wrap up our work here and move on. If you could remove some of them, it would greatly help our crew. Okay. Snake Tro the Danger Noodle. That's going to be my new, what is this? New nickname, huh? The Danger Noodle. I don't really understand that. Is that meant to be a joke or a reference to something? I don't understand what that's even meant to mean. Oh, we have to kill people, which we can't do as a snake. Huh. I guess we should finish the other quest first? I don't know. Who is Danger Noodle? That's me, Chris. Danger Noodle equals snake. Oh, is that like a colloquialism for a snake in general? Is that what that means? Why is all this horde? I knew you were shifty, Metro. Why is all this horde? What do you mean? Wraith walk longer duration in BFA. Nope, it's the same. Blasted Zandalari are closing in. My God, I don't even know what's going on here. I feel like I've gotten like off track here. Like I was doing a storyline that stopped basically, and I don't know why it stopped. I don't know what we messed up. But I'm gonna try to do these quests to get this out of the way, and then hopefully we'll be able to continue with what we were doing. Don't eat me. I'm not gonna. So when does the MDI, the proper MDI, actually begin? Has that began yet? Was that today? It probably begins today, right? Because it's going to be, who's first? Asia? Something like that, right? I think Asia's first. Well, look at that shadow snake. That's pretty cool looking. Okay, so we're done with that quest. So now we just have to kill and loot shit. So. The MDI is going to be interesting this time around. I'm interested to see how it ends up. I'm also interested to see what new strategies people have come up with for some of these dungeons. Yeah, I haven't really followed it. I'm sure a lot of this stuff has already been known, but I feel like a lot of the stuff from the last MDI is just like no longer relevant. Never forget the first MDI, both final groups, depleting seat 17. Yeah, exactly. I'm interested in seeing that too, like what they do to make it interesting. Because the first time it was quite interesting because seat had just came out. And they were trying to, like, you know, that was kind of like the twist. It was like, oh, you guys have never practiced seat. Oh, boy, what are you going to do? So I was like, yo, how funny would it be if they made one of the new BFA dungeons the final element? How nuts would that be, actually? That would actually be really interesting. If, like, the final dungeon was one of the BFA dungeons instead. Nothing like texting your wife and her replying, "This is who?" Luckily, she was referring to my mentioning of you, Metro, and not me. I was like, well, that's great, getting a divorce. What the fuck? Wait, why? Why did you mention me to your wife? What the hell? They did. April 13th will be the China. Oh, hey, Faxi, what's up? So what's that, next week? April 13th. That's weird. Well, that's next Friday. Oh, okay. Right, because now those people... So, like, if you're in this round, you now have to go compete at the studio? Is that how it works? Or is that not the case? Don't they do that for this? Because she asked who I was watching while waiting for her to get... Oh, gotcha. That's funny. Tell her you're watching one of the best blood DKs, right? I mean, she doesn't know who... I mean, I hate to say it. Oh, here's the statue. This is what we were supposed to be doing the whole time. I hate to say it, but if she doesn't know who one of the best blood DKs is, then probably time to get that divorce. Anyway, the city has fallen. Nothing was left in the wake of the battle between Sethulis and Mithrax. Our Lord gave her life to keep us safe, and we will not let that sacrifice be in vain. Okay. Where do we turn the question? Oh, what the hell? It's like up here. What the fuck? The ancient stones hum with magic. Carved in the ancient statue are two eye sockets that look like they once held gems. Perhaps the missing gem can be found within the runes. Man, okay. A lot of quests here. This round is still at your PC, but streamed. The grand finals will be in the studio. That's right. Okay, cool. Well, problem with saying the best blood DK? I play blood. Sometimes you gotta admit defeat, man. I don't know what to tell you. Actually, might be top 2 from each region that move on. Yeah, I think it's 2, yeah. Alright, what are we doing? Here's one. Polished onyx. Sounds good to me. And one more. Oh, not up here, apparently. What the hell? It's up there? How am I going to get up there? I meant burned. Oh, you got burned? Your physical attack is going to be lowered for a couple turns. Use a burn heal. Okay, let's finish up the kill elements here. What do we got? Only 4, unfortunately. I call bullshit. I used AMS on your burn. You didn't use it early enough, man. A lot of people don't. They use AMS wrong. They used it to mitigate the damage afterwards. But if you just used it before the damage, you wouldn't even have the damage to mitigate. I don't know what to tell you, man. If you need tips and tricks on Bloody K, let me know, dude. Okay, what are we doing here? So we need 3 more, 4 more? Haha, yeah, I know what you mean. We're almost done. Got a lot of quests to turn in. Kill one of those guys. One of these. One of these. Over here, one of these. Oh, a couple of them. That's enough right there. This guy's sleeping. Sorry to arouse you. Emperor Kothric believes that when we find the key, we can reunite the Sethrek again. That'd be cool. But he'll be dead if I ever run into him, so I wouldn't waste my time worrying about that. Okay, we've aggroed a lot of things somehow. Anyway, let's see. I love Danger Noodle. It just makes the game more engaging. Yeah, that's what I said to her. Go kill that rare. Oh, okay, we can kill a rare. Rares finally started giving like good experience recently. I don't what's happening. I guess I'm in combat somehow, but I assume it's in this temple. Hopefully it is. If it's not, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it is, so not trying to look all over for it, unfortunately. If I run across another rare, I'll definitely kill it. And before, rare gives no good it doesn't really, like last time it didn't give any loot at all, but it did give a lot of experience. Gave like a couple thousand. But if we run into it, we'll kill it, but I don't want to go searching for it right now. Okay, carved in the ancient stone. We did that. Okay, let's go. The gem slots perfectly into place. Whoa. Whoa. Stop it, Superman. Vorik, if you received this message, then I fear I was too late. Kothrik has betrayed our people and plans to do something that I couldn't read. I can only hope I hidden my key well enough. Okay, I've hidden my key well enough so that you are the only one to find it. Well, unfortunately. Ancient reliquary. The ancient reliquary contains a single stone humming with magic. Perhaps Julwaba will know what it is. Let's see. Oh, we haven't completed the quest yet. Okay, we have a lot of quests to turn in now. Let's go do that. How to play blood. Suck blood out. Play dry DK. That'd be interesting. Maybe 4K, we read that. Hi, you're my only hope, Metro 1 Kenobi. Yeah, right. Did you find the relics? Yes. Perfect. The power of nostalgia is fascinating. These relics will hold great sentimental value. The monetary value won't be bad either. Yeah, you guys are dwarves, or you guys are goblins, or what? Well played on the rescue. I can't decide if you're clever or they're stupid. Yeah. Well done. That must be so irritating. Wait, they must be so irritated. This is great fun. Yep. Another customer. Overseer Nazareth is very cruel and oh so easy to provoke. It makes her very angry when things go missing. Oh, here we go. This is actually going to be the first quest that's going to reward Azerite. So let's just do this. Definitely want to get this one out of the way. I don't know why we've yet to get any Azerite. That was kind of one of the main reasons I wanted to level, was to test the Azerite shit, but I have not even gotten level 2 yet. And you need to get level 4 for the next trait. So I have a feeling I will not be doing this today. Well, I definitely won't be doing this today. Unless suddenly they start dropping Azerite all over the place. I wonder how much the dungeon gives, actually. Only 35. Holy shit. So that's not even really worth it. Indeed, yeah. Oh, somebody just killed him. I really like the way this dungeon, or this zone looks, though, honestly. It's really nice looking. I like how it's kind of like, the sand is kind of like obscuring your vision, just like a real desert would. I think that's really well done. Did it say artifact power? No, Azerite power. Or Azerite shard. Oh. Kiazar is hunter? No, I'm not a hunter. Keepers failed in their task. For Kothrik, I will not. There's a danger tube. Oh, we got... Oh, an Azerite shard. That was what we were after. Anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here. Death Valley. I've been there, actually. Oh, really? Where is that? Why are you doing BFA instead of Mythic Plus? Just because this just came out yesterday, so I wanted to check this out. Were you able to end her reign? Yes. Huh, I'm tempted to sell this stone. It might be quite valuable. However, with what you have shown us today, I think there may be more value in having it with us. Probably. Okay, so we got... Oh, we're actually 111 now. And our thing is only 2 from 200 or 300, whatever that was. That's unfortunate. So we're probably going to need at least like 4 or 5 more of those quests to be able to unlock our next thing. Yeah, I'll be back to Mythic Plus on Friday, yeah. Death Valley is in the United States. Oh, yeah, that's right. Go to McDonald's. Wait, what? Nevada. Yeah, that's right. The stone, I've seen one like it before. Yeah, me too. Some gloves. Put those on before we forget. So that is now 4 out of 7 done. I believe this is one of the Keeper's keys. Only Vorik would know for sure. We need to head to the temple at once. My pterodax can take us there when you're ready, but we need to hurry. Fly to the sanctuary of the devoted. Sure. I must head back to the arena. Razgaji will want to know what happened here. If you seek shelter, you will find it at the outpost not too far from here. I will let our leader know you're coming. Be safe, Metro. Sounds good. I need to head back to the arena. Be careful out there. Zakrazet has put on a hefty price on your head. Uh-oh. I'm going to actually run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll continue. Probably go for like another hour and a half or so. So, and be right back, and we'll continue when we get back. All right. What is this? Quit talking about him. He's back. I hope you guys aren't doing that. You fucking sneaky fucks. Talking about being behind my back. On my own stream. Son of a bitch. I want to look at this one. Metro goes to the bathroom, comes back eating something. Yeah, I always usually grab a snack. How close do you think you are to being ready for BFA? Or how close do you think they are? No, they're nowhere near it. It's going to come out in September. 100%. I don't understand this. Apparently they changed the way bears look. I guess the arms are a little different. I don't know. Yeah, beta will probably be soon. Like, as soon as 120 is testable here, then alpha's over. That's usually alpha's like when they're not ready for you to play the max level content. I love chewing sounds. Yeah, you are weird. That's weird. All right. The temple is the last bastion against the faithless. Long ago we lived as one, as our Loa would have wanted. Since Korthek's betrayal, the faithless have brought war upon these lands. Oh God, this looks so good. He leads them in their fight, searching for the remaining keys that will allow him to break the barrier around Atul Aman and use what's within to conquer all of Zul'Azar. He will do whatever it takes to stop him. Temple is up ahead. Yeah, I like the sum. What do you think about the Azerite armor at the moment? Well, at the moment, it's I don't know. It's kind of pointless to even discuss it because it's in such a state and we know so little about it. But one thing I will say, it's actually, some of these things are really powerful. I mean, think about it. This is Pridus, right? You're going to get Pridus just kind of for free, this expansion, which is really fucking cool, honestly. I mean, if these are actually the choices, when an enemy you damage dies, you heal for... Although that's pretty good for Blood DK. That's probably better for Blood DK than Pridus is. But not very good for damage dealers. I don't know, though. I don't know. Is it interesting or fun? I don't know. I haven't, like... You just get given it. So there's multiple things we don't know. And they're very important to know. One is how we get it. 2 is if we can change it. And 3 is all the different options. You know? We have one item and this is all we can test. All we can test is the talent tree thingy that's in now. Shift right click. There we go. Is these things here. So it's like not in it. It's basically not testable. I don't know why they even put it in the game. Anyway, we cannot let the faithless take this temple. But I really like how... well, no, so basically, like, look at... so I assumed you knew... My bad. So, not enough info on it really to tell... Yeah, exactly. So I assumed you knew about this. My bad. The system is basically taking the place of legendaries. So they're going to be, like... I mean, look at... Like, we already just talked about, right? That's Pridus. That's a legendary in Legion, you know? It's the exact same thing. So that's really cool. And I like that customization. So there's going to be multiple levels of customization on each of these items. So there's nothing mandatory about it. I mean, if one is stronger than another, then it can just be balanced, you know? But the way it works in Legion is, even though there are some legendaries that are, you know, best in slot, there's also multiple for each class that add a lot of utility. Like, look at Warlock. Warlock has some of the strongest legendaries in the game, yet some of them are so strong because they're just pure utility, like Sacrilege, you know? So it's like, it's hard to say that system wasn't good. It's just the thing that sucked about legendaries was acquiring them. Anyway, Metro, did you do alpha for Legion as well? Yeah, we got in alpha for Legion and WAD the day it came out because Zarheim hooked us up. We had good contacts with Zarheim. And we did not for BFA. He left the company, obviously. But now I think those problems are solved now that we're where we are. But if so, what differences have you... No real development differences. WAD was really bad, though, actually. When the WAD Alpha opened, you literally couldn't play Alliance. You could only play Horde. And the only zone that was open was Frostfire Ridge or Valley or whatever it's called. It appears the Faithless broke through our defenses while I was away. It must be after Vorik's key. It's the only reason they would have taken him alive. Please, Metro MVP, you must secure our leader's safe return. Okay, sounds good. Let's see, break their ranks. Sounds good. The temple is our last bastion against the Faithless. We need every able fighter to defend its walls. If you're offering to help, we won't turn you away. Head into battle and do what you can to break their ranks. Push them back. Faithless are laying siege to our home, and it isn't the first time they've attacked, nor will it be the last. But we must protect the temple. Do whatever you can to disrupt their siege and push them back. I'm going to do that, yes. There's another quest somewhere. The main difference between Legion and BFA Alpha, though, is that the classes in... So, The thing that really made Legion... Hold on, let me read this and then we'll talk. To any and all who went to see the faithless empire fall, Sansout Vesserak is spotted patrolling the dunes. Okay, yeah. So anyway, the main difference is that in BFA, well, I don't know. This is, I shouldn't preface it. Oh, cooking trainer. Huh. I shouldn't preface it like this. What I should say instead is that in Legion, it was like, you couldn't, wait, what? You have to be 10 before you can even get that. You couldn't even play most classes in the alpha of Legion. In fact, raid testing opened before all the classes and specs were even playable. I'm pretty sure among the last to be playable was Holy Paladin and Affliction Warlock, although I can't remember too clearly on that topic. But I do remember that happening. So before you could make new stuff, you have to get to level 10 cooking. That's strange. I definitely need to get cooking on my Death Knight on live and get that set up before, because on my Paladin I have cooking, but I'm not going to be playing him much next expansion, I imagine. They're back to calling you Metro. What happened to Danger Noodle? Yeah, I don't know. The good old days, man. Danger Noodle. Rip Feller Records. Alright, here we go. Spires Shattered. A lot of quests here. Banners Burned. Oh god, look at that cannon. Wow, that is cool looking. Holy shit. That might be one of the coolest looking things ever. Wow, that's really cool. It's a nice looking cannon. Oh, it like backfires and kills the guy guarding it or whatever? That's funny. At Danger New, how's your day today? Hey, what's up? You can call me Akunda. But yeah, it's going good, man. We got a sponsor. We got a new Patreon. I won $16 million in the lottery. I mean, it's been all right. Up and down, really, you know? What are we letting him out for? Oh. I owe you my life. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it, buddy. Alright, here's a rare. We kill a rare finally here. Warlord Zothic. Wow, that's a lot of health. Temple must fall. We will slaughter any who stand in our way. Nah. Okay, so let's see if he actually gives experience or anything. Conductive Blades. Oh, that looked kind of cool, whatever that was. Electrified Scales. These guys remind me a lot of the dragon-looking creatures in Dark Souls 3. DK still more fun. In terms of tanking, yeah, I'm always going to prefer DK, honestly. I quite like, there's just some, like, intangible elements of Death Knight that I'm always going to be aligned with. So it's official, Danger Noodle retires today from dentistry. Oh, really? I didn't even notice. Did I get experience? I don't think I did. I don't know. They're back to calling you Metro. What happened to Danger Noodle? Yeah, we already read that comment. Okay, let's get going here. Haha, Danger Noodle, I was right. Lol. Yeah, you were right. Whoa. That's a big creature. Lesser healing potion that guy just used. That's not a good choice. That's a level like 6 ability. No experience, no loot. Yeah, I knew there wouldn't be loot. I could have swore I got experience from... Maybe it's just in this zone. I think I did ones in the other zones and they gave quite a lot of experience. Okay, another quest. Jeez. Break another spire. I'll kill this first. I definitely feel like I'm doing more damage on my DK now. The DK I had made prior seemed like he did not do a lot. Little flute, while Dusty appears to be well cared for, its owner can't be too far away. That's not necessarily true. I'm going to make a horde tune on your server called Danger Noodle. Good luck, man. I do want one of those as a mount in BFA, though. Yeah, I think they are going to be a mount. The big skittering-looking things, right? Would be hella fun running around. Yeah, I think they are going to be a mount. I don't think you'll have to worry about that too much. Break their ranks. We did that. Our temple will not fall at the hands of the faithless. The faithless will never stop their siege, but your efforts may have bought us time. Okay. Oh, what's she walking in now? Where's she going? Just part of the quest or what? Is it a chick or a male? I can't tell. It's hard to tell. I assume if they have their chest covered, it's going to be a female. There's Vork.
How you doing?
I owe you my life. That's, yeah, probably the case. Sarek mentioned that you might have uncovered something of significance in Voldun. We don't have much time, I'm afraid. What is it you found? I found a Blood Death Knight. It's pretty good. Oh, wait, what's going on? Give him the stone. Sounds good. Speak to Vork. The key belongs to the first keeper. His name was Solthus, and he died at the hands of Korthek. Long ago, Mithrix the Unraveler descended upon our lands. He slaughtered all in his path, troll and Sethric alike. Our Lois sacrificed herself to save us from that monstrosity. She struck the Sithrax down, but not before it was able to be destroyed. Destroy the disc at the heart of Zolo something. After witnessing the destruction firsthand, we knew that something must be done to prevent anyone from raising Mithrax again. Although immensely powerful, Solthus could not create the barrier alone. Zothric and I lent him our aid, and together we sealed Mithrax within the Great Pyramid. As he stands continued to spread, Zothric grew hungry for war. He plotted to unearth the Sithrax and use him as weapon to conquer the continent. A weapon. This must be what Zakal is after. A Sithrax. We need to warn the princess. Gothric raised an army of like-minded Sethrak and then began to slaughter those who opposed them. Solthus was the first to fall, but not before safeguarding his key. Those of us still loyal to Sethralis were forced out of our home and into hiding. We have been fighting the faithless ever since. So is this an old god? I have to believe it's going to be Titan related in some way. Look, it's a walking snake. Yeah, that's cool, right? So apparently I work with a flat earther. Uh-oh, that's a problem. So much stupid, my brain cells are committing suicide. Yeah, that's not good. Let me just put another one of these things in the altar there. Follow Yvorek. All right. Thanks to you, we now have 2 of the keys. These names, man. Yo, it's tough. This is tough to read out loud over and over again. Some of these names are really weird. Korthik still holds the 3rd. If we can get our hands on that key, the Sithrax will remain sealed in his tomb forever. Okay. Sounds good. The 3 keepers. We only have 2 left. Korthek has grown spiteful and arrogant over the years, but I realize now that he has grown mad as well. Mithrax will kill all of us if he is released. For too long, I have held out hope that I could convince Korthek peacefully to abandon his heresy. I was wrong. All of Zandalar is at risk, while Korthek and his allies hold even 1 key to Mithrax's prison. Meet me outside his fortress in the north, and we will confront my old friend Emperor Korthek and end this together. My god, this is pretty crazy stuff. Faithless, haha, flat earthers, lol, yeah, exactly. Okay, let's get this flight path, and then I guess we're going to go do some really big stuff. Don't know, wow, we have a lot of stuff all over the place. Seeking shelter. Huh? I've like forgotten to turn in quests, I guess, all over the place. I don't know what this one is. This might be dangerous, doing this kind of thing. Don't want to get stuck somewhere, but I think we'll be alright. Let's see if we can turn this one in. If it looks like it's somewhere really weird, then I'm not going to go turn it in, but I want to stick to these major storylines right now. In fact, that one certainly is not a major storyline, so let's just forget about it for now. Oh, there's an ally. Wait, what? How the fuck is an ally here? What the fuck? I don't... How did they even get here? I didn't think you could come here as ally. That's interesting. Man, this zone is crazy, actually. This is really interesting. I'm really happy with this stuff, man. They did a really good job. This is the... Remember this shit from the sandbox when we streamed that? You guys remember that? A couple of you guys are here, I think. That is pretty cool. I wish I had Inky Black on. I wish I had Inky Black on this character. I need to send some over, honestly. I like the desert though, man. The desert feel is actually really nice. Oh. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, this is this quest. Am I doing the wrong quest here? I'm not able to hit for some reason. Obscuring sands. That was easy. Okay, that mob gave 5,000 experience, though, just from killing it. It's funny. Man, this is a really good zone, honestly. I really like deserts. Deserts and jungles are two of my favorite things in a while, and we got plenty of those in this expansion. Well, we really have one of each, but still very cool. Deserts are great. Yeah, I quite like them. Okay, we are surrounded by Faithless over here. Yep, we are. I kill a couple on the way over here. The heart of the Faithless Empire rests just beyond this ridge. We will need to move swiftly and quietly to avoid detection once inside. Thankfully, my former dwelling is nearby. I know a passage that should allow us to advance into the fortress with minimal resistance. When you are ready, speak with me and I will show you the way. I expected the Faithless to patrol this area. Keep your eyes open for anything suspicious along the path. Okay, we're going to accompany him. So this kind of sucks. Daenerys' favorite zone. This zone, Westfall, is kind of desertish. Yeah, Westfall's not a desert, but... Yeah, that's cool. There's a cruel nest of rock and dirt, swarming with Sethrak who have forsaken Arloa. I lived here too once long ago, before Kothek betrayed our people for power and madness. So are these snakes immortal or shit? I don't know how it works. In those days, Kothrik and I led all Sethrak in our worship of Sethralis. My personal sanctum was hidden away in the hills, a small shrine to Sethralis where I could meditate. It has been abandoned for years, but it will be an ideal place to launch our... Wait, what are the Volpira doing here? Huh, there's a quest, or like a hub here. It's funny. Wow, that guy's got gear on that looks cool. Holy shit, what is that? Wow, those look cool. Must be from a dungeon. Everyone, stay calm. This is one of the good ones. Hot Sands, and I'm glad to see you, Metro. Oh, yeah, there's the chick. That's cool. Man, it's been so long. We haven't seen each other. You're going to make Volpira DK, right? If they can be a Volpira DK, then I guess I would check it out. What the hell is this guy wearing? Oh, my God. The gear is awesome in this expansion. When did this happen? Where is he getting all these blue pieces? Holy shit, that's good looking. Meanwhile, I'm getting this shitty ass same shit over and over again. It's unconventional, but I believe Sethralis would be pleased to see her shrine used to protect innocents in need. If these Volpira are fighting the Faithless, they must be useful allies. Right. Even after all these years, I can feel the ancient power of Sethralis in this place. My Loa endures. Our task ahead is great, and I will need a clear, focused mind to accomplish it. Allow me a few moments to meditate here like I did in ages past. In the meantime, you should help the Valkyria stir up trouble however you can. They seem to know you, and a large enough disturbance will distract the Faithless from our mission. Meet me back here when you're done, and we will proceed together. Man, it feels like it's so warm out, but it's so windy. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hey, ZJ, what's up, man? How's it going? Oh, shit. Nisha will be happy to see you. She's at the crater killing Sethrak like she always is. I will stay here to prepare for our assault. When you sow chaos, blah, blah. Return soon. We must strike at the Empire Korthric without delay. Okay. Man, that is really cool looking. I want to get those. Oh boy, that's a lot of quests. Oh no, it's just dialogue. Just when I thought the Faithless couldn't get any worse, I found out they're keeping Valkyria children trapped down in their crater. The other Valkyria we rescued told me that a big Sethrak, appraiser Vershik, is inspecting them on the central platform to determine if what he can sell for. Selling Valkyria kids. Oh, those Faithless make me so angry. Please, Metro MVP. I'm no fighter. I can't rescue those kids, but if you bring them up here to me, I promise I'll get them out safely. Does AlphaGo? No, unfortunately not, Tyler. How's it going, man? What are you up to? Faithless, they are radical Islamists. No, I don't think. I think they're snakes. Snakes on a plane, right? So it's a little different. Let's get this flight path. Should we go over here and do this? This is risky, Nisha. The Faithless will know we're here. Good. They should know who's going to kill them. Damn, look at that. That's good. And our people shackled in chains down there should have known we haven't abandoned them. Watching on my phone, about to hit the gym. How much longer are you streaming for? Probably about an hour. Depending on how the rest of this goes. Metro, we got to stop meeting in places like this. Actually, let's always meet in places like this. Alright. Ready to riot? No, we clicked the wrong one. I carry this banner into every battle because I want the Faithless to fear it, to fear my people. If I die in the battlefield surrounded by Faithless, I will die happy. On that day, I will not need a burial or prayers, but I will need someone to pick up my barrier or my banner and carry it to the next battle. If you are of the same mind, plant these banners in the corpse of every Faithless you slay. Let the survivors know who's coming for them. Sounds good. Do you remember how we met? You were trapped in a Faithless cage just like the ones in the crater below. Together we slaughtered Faithless and earned your freedom in blood. Valkyria, that feels like that was a month ago. At this point, the Valkyria trapped in shackles below can do the same. They just need to be given the chance. Steal weapons. Sounds good. Okay. Death is at your door, Faithless. The fury of the Valkyria rises from the sands to demand vengeance, and I will have it. Wait, what? Training dummy? That's cool. That's kind of funny. What the fuck? Random training dummy. What level do you receive Azerite? You receive it as soon as you start now on the alpha, but we don't know if that's like, if that's intended or what. You know, we don't really know anything about the system, unfortunately. It's kind of unfortunate because they gave us the system. Wait, what's going on? Oh. Anyway, wish me luck going to try and push that seat key and see if I can get something for you to solo this weekend. Really enjoyable. Oh yeah, maybe that'd be cool, right? I'm off for now. Good luck. I'll be watching later. All right, sweet. See ya. How much armor percent does Bone Shield give now? 60% of your strength. So. Mastery is still exactly the same. Yeah, I think so. Unless it changed this build. Yep. Though I think it's higher. You gain 33%. I think that's higher, isn't it? I think it's like better than on live. 33.6%. I think that's higher. I don't know though. The change makes strength trinket even stronger now. Yeah, definitely. I have to deal with something real quick. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty windy, right? Yeah.
Wow. I put gas in my car. It felt like I was going to get blown away. Thanks for taking care of Dad.
Yep.
Supper usual time.
Yep. Anyway, where'd you go? Oh, oops. Sorry, I'm back. Anyway, so strength provides armor. Yeah. Metro, I was wondering what your thoughts are on our Blizzard releases 1.1 and a bug can be duplicated from patch 2.0. I don't know. I'm not gonna play the game if there's bugs. That's all there is to it. If they're gonna like intentionally implement bugs just because people demand no changes or something, then I'm not gonna play that product. There's no benefit to that, if you ask me.
Mind your step around me.
I hear birds in the background. I don't hear birds. So it must be either not happening or it's, I don't know. I don't hear anything. Why is that slave in a jar? What the hell? Oh man. Okay, let's see. We got more here. Why is it over here though? What do we? Oh, we've missed. Oh, we have to kill them and plant banners. Is that right? By the way, I talked about taxes when sponsoring. You said my country is weird. True, we also got taxes on nuts. That's funny. True. Okay, we read that. A small jar, very small, of peanut butter costs like $5, and 150% on cars. Damn. So the car's price is essentially 2.5 standard price. Jeez. But then there's an import tax, surely, right? So like you couldn't circumvent the actual tax itself. Yeah, that's how it goes, I guess. Where do you live again? Oh, Denmark, right, or something. Denmark. Soviet Union is. Hey Metro, I forgot, but did you make a video on your opinions of where balanced druids stand for 5-mans? What, in Legion? Yeah, I have a tier list on all Mythic Plus stuff for DPS. Yeah, they're really good for 5-mans. Although I'm kind of surprised to see less people, like pretty much nobody using them in the MDI. I'm not really sure why that is, but for your regular 5-mans, they are very good. Huge taxes on cigarettes, yeah. That's pretty common in a lot of countries, I think. It's a good thing, really. I'm currently 923 on Boomy, looking to try some Mythic Plus. Nice, yeah, that's cool. They're pretty strong. I don't know though. You have to. I feel like Bombkin is something that really requires. Like they get better the harder the situation is. They don't do like. They're not like. I don't know. They're not gonna be really good for like sub 15 and shit. But they're really good at like at hard keys. Yeah, really, I think probably Feral is probably the better choice if you're doing like 10s and shit. But once you start doing like serious keys where survival and utility is important, then Bombkin is really good. Let's find something. I'll change your mind. You're not going to change my mind that Bombkin is better than Feral. I don't like the way Feral works, but I love that I have the silence spell and ratio from High Mountain. Right, yeah. High Mountain's really good for 5-mans. Okay, let's see. That's just a start. Now the Faithless know who's coming for them. Look at my people fighting. The Faithless don't stand a chance. Wait, what? I can take it from here, Metro. I'll rally these Valpyra and march through the trenches, creating chaos. Korthek and his armies will be forced to deal with us. If you and Vorik are going to make a move, you should do it now. Return to Vorik. Don't mistake my caution for hesitance. I will defend the Valpyra with my dying breath. I just prefer to avoid taking my breath today. While Nisha rushes to the front line, I work behind them to ensure our success. Meet me at the Faithless Beast Pens if you'd like to help. Oh, and take this torch. You'll be going through their marketplace where they auction slaves, starring a few well-placed metaphorical poignant fires along your route. Starting a few, of course. Okay, sorry, I've kind of gotten derailed here. Some things have happened that have kind of made me lose track of what we're doing here. I don't know if this is actually I'm not sure where we're supposed to be progressing the story at this point. Oh wow, Liverpool 3-0 against Manchester City in Champions League. Nice. As much as I love Farrell, I can admit Bombkin is better. I just don't like playing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's really just got way. It offers way more, you know. I could swear there was another quest. Return to Vorik. No. I see on the opposite, I love playing Bombkin and I hate Feral, yeah. If I could get Bombkin numbers to match my Feral ones, then I might change my mind on it. Well, yeah, that's the thing. They do pretty comparable numbers, but Druid is like Feral is way better burst, so it gives the illusion that Feral will do more than Bombkin. But if you fought mobs for like multiple minutes, Bombkin would be quite equal, if not more. Anyway, I can hear the Volpera battle cries from here. It seems your friends have given us a window of opportunity. We mustn't waste it. Let's see. Let's turn this into little ones. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These children have already experienced more hate and pain than anyone should. We got rings. May I entrust you with my staff, Metro? I do not offer this lightly, so do not accept it lightly either. We will need every advantage when we face Emperor Korthik, and I've identified an opportunity to increase the power at our disposal. The Faithless maintain a series of suppression spires on the ridge above us to subjugate the pterodax. My staff can drain power from the spires to bolster its own potency. Meanwhile, I will recruit a much-needed ally for our next stage of our mission. Faithless are training pterodaxes as mounts so they can rain down death from the skies. Their sky callers have developed a means from storing volatile lightning magic into fragile crystals, landing bombs in the simplest sense. Their magic behind it is quite brilliant. The bombs will be exceptionally useful if we can secure the aid of Rakshan, the powerful and fierce pterodax at the top of this mountain. Acquire as many as you can carry, while I will do my best to recruit Rakshan. Good. Let's see. Bracers plus Brutal Slash hold pretty well in sustained AoE, yeah. Let's see. Take my staff, get rid of this. And charge it with draining power from the Faithless. I will travel to the top of the mountain and ensure that Rakan has not forgotten me after all these years. What is this? Oh, BFA sandbox. I got the legendary yesterday that gives me 2 full moons in a row. It's nice to give me more charges of Star Surge. Nice. Isn't that Russian? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that language. What kind of language was that post? Probably some kind of Eastern European, yeah. Alright, let's finish up these quests, see where we're at. I only know one word in Russian. Vodka. Is that actually a word in Russian? That's funny. Okay, so what do we have to do? We just have to... I'm not actually sure. Volatile lightning bomb? We have to like break bombs or something like that. Not sure, but we'll just roll with it, yeah. Oh, I see. They drop them. Gotcha. Where are you from? East Coast, United States? Pennsylvania. Oh shit, you're from Pennsylvania as well? Let's go. Right outside Philly, that's cool. I'm about 2 hours northeast of Philly. Well, more north, I guess, kind of like northeast. I don't have that up. Actually, I thought you were from Canada. You thought wrong. That's Cop who's from Canada, not me. What's you talking about, eh? Yeah, that's what Cop would say, but not me. How's it going at the dental office? Good. Up and down, you know. Could be better, could be worse. Well, that explains a lot, yeah. Oh, shit. Wait, did you, like, get us mistaken, or, like, what happened there? I'm not sure. That's funny. That's really cool how it like disappears into the sand like that. Definitely like that. I've lived on both coasts. I've lived anywhere between Cali and all the way to Florida. Now in Nevada. Oh damn. What has you moving around so much? Oh. Another Pterodax 2 weak. What the hell? Oh, this is like a rare or something? Beast Breaker Hakid? It's probably a name mob that we have to kill. Whoops. What are the safest stats? Wait, what do you mean? Stats? Or do you mean states, maybe? I don't know anything about stuff like that. It's definitely not a mob that we should be killing right now, I'd imagine. Stuck. I think yeah, okay, cool, we got it. Detroit, Michigan is safest. Yeah, I've heard some bad things, but my father worked for a top secret military camp when I was young. When I was 24, I moved from Colorado to Florida. Oh, that's interesting. Jeez. After 10 years, I got tired of the low pay, the cost of living in Florida, so me and the hubs moved to Las Vegas because of our hospital experience. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. Florida's a tough state to live in, I'd imagine. Spear of some sort. Use the Faithless Trapper Spear to pull Fangcaller Hithric's Pterodax down from the sky and kill him. Let's see. Did I miss something here? I can tell that age has only sharpened your ferocity and wisdom, Rajkan. We will punish these Faithless for how they have treated you and your kin. Diplomacy and dominance. Vorix smiles as he takes the staff back from you. Thank you, Metro. I confess I was anxious for your return. I've been many years since the staff has left my side. My trust in you was well placed. However, the staff is practically rippling with power. There are no end to the Faithless, so grab as many as you can carry. Excellent. Rajkan appears willing to aid us, so we will certainly make good use of these. Emperor Korthik hides deep in the stolen temple below ground. He wants to create such chaos that he has no choice but to emerge to face us. The Valpyra riot is a good start, but it will not be enough. Alone, they are no match for the Faithless army. Thankfully, they are not alone. We will ride the mighty Rajkan through the skies. While you throw lightning bombs, I will use my charged staff to blast the Faithless armies below. Let us hope that is enough to lure out Korthrik. I am eager to finish this. Crossroads is filled with hundreds of fresh server rerolling. I don't know why I'm even playing on K3. I don't plan on doing anything, yeah. Yeah, it's too humid and hot down there almost year-round. At least Vegas has around 5 to 6 months of cooler weather. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's the thing with Classic, man. It's like so many people just play it, but they don't actually have any aspirations for it that they end up quitting. I mean, that's going to happen on live, too. It's going to be a real problem. I don't know what's going to happen there. Excellent throw, Outsider. You're worthy of my full attention. That was a pretty good throw, right? Vegas is awesome, except I'm not 21 yet. Oh, you're not 21 yet. Huh? That's funny. Well, just like you said months ago, people missed the noob stage that they were in when they missed playing. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Okay, let's see. What's going on here? Mounted. I'm 21 in a month, or 9 plus 10 if you wanted to put it that way. Wait, what? What's going on here? What is the most funniest thing you remember doing or going through in Classic, looking back at it now? I don't know, honestly. Wait, Brandon Blue Jacket, and as popular. Huh? Putin, Babushka, Matri. Oh, he's talking about other common Russian words that aren't actually words, but they're just things that are from Russia. Wasn't it a dance that they did in the Addams Family movie? It's like a hat or something, isn't it? Okay, anyway. Here we go. What are we doing? Faithless Slain. Oh, it's just like one of these quests. Sorry, my internet was shitty right then. Which rune did you use? Which rune? What do you mean? It's like not a spammable ability. Oh shit, what the fuck? That's cool looking, what the hell? It's like a giant like bridge covered in carpets. Fallen Crusader? I don't even have an enchant on my weapon right now. I forgot to put it on actually. The only other language I'm working on is Spanish. Very viable out here, yeah, but it's quite amazing how WoW it's such a broad audience. There are 13-year-olds and sometimes 50 years. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people in my guild who are in their 40s. Played with quite a few over the years. Never played with a 13-year-old, but I'm sure there's a lot of them out there. Faithless are blocking the way to Emperor Korthik. We must destroy the bear. The one good thing about the way the game has changed in the recent years is that like 13-year-olds don't really exist anymore in WoW. Like, you're not really gonna be able to get anything out of the game if you're that young. I was 10 in TBC, yeah. You have a very soft language. It is pleasant to me. Thanks, ma'am. Okay, let's see what we got. Emperor Korthik is certainly on his way to us by now. We must prepare quickly. I need incredible power to face Korthik in battle. He was always the better fighter between us. I will drain everything I can from these crystals and let us pray it is enough. Let's see. It seems I underestimated Korthik's cowardice. I expect him to be behind the barrier, ready to ambush us. yet still he hides. That allows us a few moments to prepare. We mustn't waste them. When I siphon power off of these immense crystals, you must thin the number of these faceless here. I will grant you a powerful boon to speed you in your task. When Korthik arrives, he will require our full attention. Nope. It may surprise you to learn that the faithless hoard ancient relics of Sethalus. I assure you that they do not do so out of reverence or respect, as is proper. Korthik's brood is driven only by greed and its insatiable lust for power. They rip whatever magic they can from the relics, even if it means destroying them in the process. Rescue the ancient artifacts of Sethalus in the sacred stands nearby. We will honor and preserve them in the sanctuary of the devoted. So what are we doing? I'm pushing 38 myself. Oh yeah. Metro's language voice is nice. Thanks. Stuck in our Ungoro crater. I started playing when I was 15. Yeah, I mean, so did I. But the game's changed in such a way that like a 15-year-old probably wouldn't be interested in it anymore. Our druid healer is 60 and she plays a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a, you know, pretty common. Oh shit, what the hell? Just like one-shot these guys. Absorbed lightning orbs. Where are they? Over here, I guess. Seems like it just kind of recharges over time as well. Oh, I see. On the ground. Interesting. Wow, that's interesting. Not what I expected. What are we even doing here? We have to loot something? Oh, here. You can make another channel and do a... No, I don't think so. Oh shit. That's awkward. It's gone away now. Fuck. Oh! Somehow came back. Started playing WoW when I was 28, so that was near the end of TBC. Gotcha. Let's see. Stuff on the ground. That's funny. I can kind of just stand here and the mobs respawn and they just die immediately. It's funny. For a while, I was only playing City of Heroes. Huh, I never heard of that. I was killing them too quick. I'm not getting anywhere. Should mount up. Let's see. We got to go up here. I wasn't really paying attention. What is happening here? Why are we like absolutely demolishing these people? What have we done that has made us so powerful? I don't know what that guy has the power to do this with. It's pretty crazy. Okay, well, we're done with this quest. Let's head back. Incredible, I found some. I remember when some of these were first found. You've done all the followers of Sethalus a kindness this day. That's good. Come forward, then answer for your crimes, Korthik. Korthik finally approaches. It's been many years since I faced him in battle. When he first rose to power, I failed my people. I will not falter again. I am prepared to do what must be done, what I should have done long ago. We must kill Korthik and take his key to prevent him. Zakrazet or someone else from ever resurrecting Mithrix. When you're prepared, we will face him together. Okay. Oh. Cutscene. Snake Man. Twin Blade. I'm the true power of Setzer. Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. People will unite. We'll keep Mithrix prison sealed, and I will unite our people. Oh, wait. Oh, no, okay. Oh. Okay. What the fuck just happened? What the hell? How do I even get back there? It'll take a while. How you come to spend some time with Wont Zombie, that's funny. City of Heroes is pretty cool. You could completely customize your superhero from the clothing all the way down to the spells. That sounds fun. I gotta head out. Thanks. Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this quest and then be done. I don't know. Hopefully I could even finish this quest. I think I might have just messed it up pretty bad. Is that a mechanic that one-shot me? Ensured, wait, what have you done, Korthik? Ensured my victory no matter what happens here. General Zakrzet already has my key, and by now I suppose he has yours as well. He will raise Mithrix and will conquer all of Azeroth. You fool, Mithrix cannot be controlled. Huh. Getting a lot of damage. The one thing that really sucks about the state of Blood DK here is how difficult it is to keep up bone shields. Without rune, like the situation on live with the artifact, it's really difficult to use this spell. It's gonna be really tough on AoE. I'm getting my ass kicked here. This is kind of strange. I feel like I'm not supposed to be tanking, I guess. I can't really do anything if I'm not tanking. This dot is doing a lot too, it looks like. Metro died, yeah, it's weird, right? Like I said, I think the mobs are supposed to tank for you, like you're not really meant to be taking this type of melee damage. Actually not too bad, it's just a couple things that do a lot of damage on this part. Call lightning. I did not force anyone to follow me. Our people are conquerors. No, old friend. Our people are dead because of you, and now you must join them. Sarathilus forgive you. I fear that Emperor Korthik was not lying when he boasted of his foolish plan. If General Zakrzet attacked the Sanctuary of the Devoted while we were away, there is a good chance that he now has everything needed to resurrect Mithrix. We must hurry to Sanctuary and stop Zakrzet. Mithrix must not be reborn. We must hurry back to Sanctuary to Devoted and stop General Zakrzet from releasing Mithrix. Sounds good. Bonus objective, huh? Where do we go for that? Oh, all the way back there. Holy shit. That's a long trip. Are you serious? I'm gonna have to run all the way back there? This one makes me think of Spires in Iraq. Yeah, it's quite similar thematically. It's a little different visually, but I guess it's similar. Dealing with the Arakoa, Sethrak, etc. Okay, we're too late. What have I done? Faithless will not take this temple. The keys have been stolen. The Zankrazat and his troops attacked the sanctuary. The sanctuary was overrun and the keys taken. Your friends have already taken chase. Zankrazat must not be allowed to resurrect Mithrix, the Unraveler. He must be stopped before it's too late. We don't have much time. Meet me at Atul Aman. We must catch up with Kaja and Rakera and stop the ritual. Meet me at Atul Aman. The others are waiting for us, son said. Atul Aman? Oh my god, there's so much traveling in this zone. What's this now? Oh, right, I finished this quest so I get turned in. The snake guys would make a cool ally. I think they're probably going to be one, honestly. I have a feeling. I have a sneaking suspicion that they will be one. Let's see. Is there a better way to get here? Don't know if I even have that flight path, so we're just going to ride. I thought that was going to be the climax of the zone, and I wanted to end the stream there, but I wouldn't mind trying to finish like the main, what I feel to be the main. If there's a lot more quests when we get to here, then I'm going to have to end, but this zone is really cool, though. I quite like it. It's really well done. The thing that I'm most disappointed with is that I've gotten almost no Azerite. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I've only done a single quest that gave any Azerite. I don't know why that's the case. What's up? Over here? That means grinding is incoming, yeah. I'm head off. Alright, see you, man. Yeah, I want to be done soon as well. Friends are already inside. My people have known about this ancient passageway for generations, but none have dared enter before. Tunnel leads to the tomb of Mithrix, the Unraveler, and it is said that his power still radiates from his cavern. Who knows what horrors await inside? It appears your friends are already gone to stop them. I don't want to spend any more time reading than I have to. But for Alliance or Horde, I wonder. Wait, what? Oh, for the Allied race. Oh, yeah, here we go. I had a feeling. This is why I wanted to keep going. So I had a feeling that this is the direction we were going. Look at this shit. What are we even doing in here, though? Oh, speak with Vorik? Where is he? He's a P. I think I didn't speak with him. Shit, did I ever fuck this up somehow? Yeah, okay, here we go. I'm ready, let's go find the others. Oh, that was it. Okay, let's go. Fetid crypt. Okay, so here we go. Old god stuff. What a surprise. I mean, I had a feeling it was gonna come into play, but I just didn't know where. So yeah, definitely this this element here is definitely old god related. At this point, I don't think I'll have a ton of time to finish this, but still pretty much confirms what I think everybody thought. You could help attack too, Mr. Lightning that one-shots everybody guy. That would be nice. That would be nice. Is there another player? Oh, look at that. Wow. That's the earthquake, or whatever the... That's an enhancement shaman ability, that giant red line on the ground. That was really cool looking. Okay, let's see. Probably down here now, yeah. Wow, this is really cavernous, isn't it? Holy shit. It's good to have a second person, make this go a little faster. Will we go back now? Wait, what? No, I assume we don't go back, right? Surely. That would be ridiculous. Just kind of run through everything here. I don't know where we're gonna end up, but I have to assume that this is the way we go. Oh shit! What the fuck? Mushroom med. The blood. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Oh my God! What the fuck is going on in here?
Don't be shy.
Zakruzet has already begun the ritual. We must stop him before it's too late. Oh, there we go. That's gonna give a lot. Zakruzet is summoning Mithrix the Unraveler. We can't allow the ritual to complete. Lead the way. Here we go.
Okay.
Man, this is really, wow, okay, this is almost like scary, honestly. Oh, he's done it. The ritual of blood is nearly complete. Well, it's over, Zakruzet. Your plan has failed. Failed? No. I will complete the ritual with your blood. Oh, he looks cool. My strength, what is this? Shut up. Oh, now I have to fight an elite alone again. This is kind of weird. Take a while. It takes so long to kill these elites alone. Stun him. Hopefully he doesn't need to go to 0% because this is a bit ridiculous. They're fighting for like multiple minutes. It's gonna be the dwarf.
My son.
No. Okay, so that was obviously a very important part of the story, some way.
How
It's a miracle we survived, is it? I don't know about that. No, we completed the zone. That's funny. And our thing is only level 3, unfortunately.
Talk to me.
Our General Zakrazet has been defeated, but his plan to summon Methrax succeeded despite our best efforts. Oh shit. We're now for the mercy of Sethralus. I doubt we would have made it out of Atul Aman alive. We must inform our allies of what has transpired in Voldun. I'll speak with Princess Talanji myself. You should go and speak with the Horde. We need all the help we can get now. Oh damn.
Be seeing ya.
That's pretty crazy. I'm gonna hearth and see what happens. That's pretty crazy. What's he got to say? Shall inform the Dark Lady of your activities in Voldun. She will know how to best proceed against this new threat.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Well, that was interesting. We didn't get much experience from that zone. We're not even 112 yet. What the fuck? Well, we did miss a lot of quests, didn't we? I mean, I still have like 9 quests that I could turn in. Not 9, but like 4. And another one that I could do. So we missed a lot of quests, but... Huh, that is interesting. Well, that was kind of not how I expected today to go. But either way, it was fun. I had a good time with that zone. I didn't get to see pretty much anything about the Azerite armor. We got it only to 3 after that whole zone, so that's unfortunate. I might try to do some dungeons or something, I don't know, but I should just stream all day every day. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could, really. But anyway, that's that. Thanks for watching. I'm going to get out of here. I got some stuff that I need to get done before a raid. And be back on Friday. Be back to Mythic Plus, likely. Maybe we'll get some soloing in this week, but unlikely. I imagine we won't end up with the key that we could solo, so... All right, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good day. We'll see you guys on Friday.